Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas from all of us here at Tales on Tap. We are wishing you the most festive of greetings on this wonderful day. We hope that you have all enjoyed your Christmas day so far. We are here with a very special little video for you as we play Trouble in Tinker Town. We are not alone, we have the full cast with us, so let's say hello to everybody.
Ho, ho, ho! Hello! Merry Christmas!
Very nice. So joining us this evening, as always, we have Chris. Say hello, Chris.
Hello!
Say hello, Dan.
Hello.
Say hello, Natalie.
Hello.
Evan.
Hello!
And finally, Han.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Yes, Dan.
Dan's Christmas.
I would like to know what would be your favorite D&D present to receive on Christmas Day?
From the world of D&D or just D&D related merchandise?
You can choose, Dan. I leave that entirely up to you, sir.
I have one, Dan.
Evan?
A Christmas one-shot.
Christmas one-shot. Love that.
Damn, he's good, man. He's good.
So good.
EM's pet.
Han, what about you?
Okay, if we're going anything within the D&D sphere, a call with Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Nice.
Strong choice, strong choice.
Dan, what are you having? Your Christmas Day wish in the world of D&D?
I'm going to say what I always say. I want a bag of holding. I always want a bag of holding.
Nice. Love that. Chris, what about you?
I'm going to go for a twist on that. I would like a stomach of holding so that I can eat copious amounts of Christmas dinner, like 10 cubic meters of Christmas dinner.
Nice. Love that.
My God.
And finally, Natalie, if you could have one Christmas gift from the world of D&D, what would it be?
I'm gonna go with Evan. Just being here with all you guys is the best Christmas gift I could wish for.
Oh,
Way to make us all feel selfish.
Nice.
What a cop
Hey,
out.
Dan.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
joking, I'm
you?
joking. No, I believe you.
Ooh, I don't usually get asked the questions. Must be
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
If I could ask for anything from the world of D&D, I would like a seat at the table with critical roles so that I can stare at Laura Bailey from across the table with big doe eyes and not play D&D at all.
A restraining order is in the post.
Another restraining order is in the...
any possibility of that collab gone out the window?
That's fine. We're good. So tonight, and as always, we are going to have a few quick announcements. As always, we are going to keep this short and sweet, but we'll just get through them as quickly as we can. Let's go with Natalie. Could you tell us about one of our wonderful sponsors, please?
I certainly can. I'm here to tell you about our wonderful sponsors, Valkyrie RPG. That's valkyrie-rpg.co.uk. They do amazing apparel, terrain, and dice, obviously. Check them out. They've got, I think they even have some festive ones, if I remember correctly.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, 100%. Go check them out.
Lovely.
They're in the dungeon for the link if you want it.
Thank you very much. And Han, could you tell us about our other lovely sponsor, please?
Of course I can. Festive season is all about family, and what's more important than found family, especially within the queer community. So head over to check out Awfully Queer Heroes. Links are downstairs in the dungeon. They are purveyors of incredible, accessible, queer-friendly modules, spell books, maps, all sorts of goodies. Constantly releasing new content, so if you want to become a patron over on their Patreon, then I definitely recommend it. And I also would recommend heading over to their drive-through RPG page, where all of their modules are accessible for purchase, and they're amazing stuff, ran by two incredible people who are great friends of the show. So thank you guys for sponsoring us, and
Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And Dan, could you tell us about our other sponsor, please?
Always do this to me. At some point this evening, there will be combat, and as always, our combats are sponsored by Tom Kartos Maps. He is a truly great sort of designer of environment, area, anything you could want, and all the tokens to go with it. So I think the links are down in the dungeon, but check out Tom Kartos Maps for all of your combat needs.
Thank you very much, sir. Evan, what is going on in the world of social media?
Well, the world of social media there's a lot going on, actually. We have, as always, our Discord. We are currently doing some cast questions. So if you have any questions for the cast, please join our Discord and pop those questions in there. We also have a bunch of YouTube shorts releasing. So if you guys want something that's quick and fun, head over to YouTube Shorts or head over to our page. You're already on there, so might as well.
True.
So go and check them out because there's a lot of fun stuff. And in social media in general, there's going to be a lot of updates all throughout Christmas, and we're preparing to start the new year. So keep up to date, guys.
Lovely. And talking of the new year, Chris, what have we got to look forward to in the world of Tales on Tap?
Well, up until this very point, I've been telling you about this very special one-shot that we're about to do now, but I don't have to tell you about that anymore, because we're in it! There are still things coming up. One of those, very excitingly, is we're going to be moving all of our Erelon Destined Journey episodes onto a podcast format, broken down into slightly more bite-sized chunks, so you can listen to those on the go, on your commute, sort of little 1 hour blocks or 1.5 hour blocks where you're going to be able to listen to those in a slightly more easy form than a 3 to 4 hour stream. But do please keep tuning in on Twitch where we stream regularly. But then also we are soon going to be running and you can find that anywhere you listen to podcasts. That's going to be in the new year. And also in the new year, we're going to be running a one-shot. Dan's going to be running a one-shot for some of the faces that you see here before you today, but also some other recognizable faces from the TTRPG community and on the internet at large. As well as, if you caught our last stream before this Christmas one-shot, a very special viewer, Jeff Jill, won our giveaway and will potentially be joining us at our table. We'll have a viewer at the table playing D&D with us. Sorry, I've
You're really hungry, aren't you?
I've just had my Christmas dinner. I've got pigs and blankets on the mind. So yeah, and we'll be joined by a viewer and some other personalities from the D&D community online, or potentially another viewer if Jeff Jill doesn't fancy coming on the stream. But there will be some viewer participation coming in that one shot soon. So look out for that, and look out on our social medias for who else is going to be joining that one shot. We're all very excited to find out.
Well, that about wraps up our announcements. As always, you can find us all over the internet, all over the place. Go look us up. Google us.
Getting rid of us.
You can't get rid of us. But I think that wraps up the announcements. So why don't we dive into tonight's episode of Tales on Tap.
Tales on Tap! Tales on Tap! Tales on Tap!
There's no actual intro tonight, Chris, so you've just... that's fine. We're moving forward. That's fine. We're all good. So that happens. So for those of you at home that are now watching that happens every single week. But I am so quick to try and mute these guys because I know that this is coming. So there we are.
Hey, we can still edit the intro over there.
We can. Snow is falling all around us as the skyscrape of Sky Haven comes into view. In a small town to the southern coast, Tinker Town, a town full of handyman gnomes whose sole job it is to make and craft all the toys and presents for everyone's Christmas joy. Tonight, you join us on the eve of the Frostfall celebration. Everybody's finished their long, hard, arduous day in the workshop. Their year is finally coming to an end. Everybody is excited for the celebrations to come, where the town is painted in Yule logs and lights and all sorts of Christmas cheer. That was until the alarms are sounded. Panic and hysteria spreads across the winter town. Something is afoot. You join us tonight in Tinker Town's town hall. At the head of the town hall stands the mayor, a gnome measuring 3 foot and 1 inch tall, bald-headed, huge white bushy beard, addressing the people of the town. I am glad that you have all come. It is with heavy heart that I sound the alarm. Something terrible has happened. I know that you have all worked so very hard this year. And it is with deep sadness that I announce that we have been robbed!
No.
And you hear from across the room the gasps and as hysteria reaches every corner of the room. That's right! We have been robbed! Our most prized toys and gifts for the children have been stolen. Oh, whatever shall we do? I need some volunteers, brave gnomish folk, to head out into the Wonderland and bring back the joy. For if not, the Frostfall celebration must be cancelled. Do I have any volunteers?
Go on, love. Love, wake up! Wake up! He's talking, the mayor's talking. He's been looking for someone. He's been looking, wanted to get out of the house for ages. Come on, he's asking for help.
All right. Fucking
Come
hell.
on. And I'll push forward. I'll kind of walk him forwards a little bit behind him.
Yes, we've got someone who'd like to help here.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And who is the first to volunteer for such a quest?
Go on, Bob. Tell him your name, Bob.
My name's Bob.
Evan, would you like to describe Bob as you raise your hand in volunteer?
So what you see is this very old, about 402 years old gnome. He stands about 2'8", has very small tufts of white hair and a gigantic white mustache. He's dressed in sort of brown woolen shirt, and he has a what's it called? Sort of a bib on,
An
and
apron.
a belt.
Apron.
Yeah.
I mean,
Apron.
bib, maybe.
Yeah, I just remembered the butcher's bib, and that's why I
Yeah.
called it the bib. I don't know. And basically a workshop apron and a belt with all kinds of sort of tools. There's a mallet there. There's some kind of a hoof scraper or chisel, and there's a little pocket that's empty currently. And he also
Nice.
has these small glasses that's hanging on, sort of down on his nose, and little tufts of white hair coming out of his ears.
Lovely.
Yeah, and that's Bob Tisselpot.
Nice. Oh, thank you, Bob, for being the first to volunteer
Yeah,
But
whatever.
You mustn't go alone, for the weather outside is frightful. Do I have any more volunteers?
And
Maggie, you're coming with me, right? I'm not doing this myself again.
What, me? I didn't think I'd be coming. I've got to go make this. I've got to go stir the soup.
No, my wife's coming. She's coming with us.
Oh, wonderful! Tell me, young fair maiden, what is your name?
She's not that fucking young. You don't need to try and smooth her out.
My name is Marguerite, but you can call me Maggie. Maggie Thistlepot.
Wonderful. Chris, could you please describe Maggie Thistlepot?
So Maggie Thistlepot is another gnome of advanced seasoning. She's a very old lady. She stands slightly crooked, about 2'5", 2'6", if she straightens her back a little bit, which is rare these days. She has a hood up and a very woolly sort of gown over her, and poking out of the hood is a very wrinkled and contoured but extremely kind looking face. She has ridges all over her forehead and to the side of her eyes. Her eyes are sunken into her skull, but within those sunken eye sockets are two beautiful beaming blue eyes with the kindest look you've ever seen. Very long but not bushy eyebrows that sort of join to the bangs of her hair, or her grey hair at the sides. These peachy, rosy cheeks that contrast to the sort of draping lines of the jowls of her face, and this plump little nose. And she has two big bunches of red cranberries as earrings. And she walks along with like a little cane, like a walking stick, made out of just a normal stick, and it's got a bit of an elbow onto another limb, on which hung is a little handbag. And she's got a very kind but very wise and seasoned looking persona about her.
Lovely, thank you.
Well, I suppose if the children need help, then Granny Maggie will be there to help them.
Oh, Marguerite, your bravery will be renowned throughout the Frostfall celebrations.
Stop it.
Now,
Did you hear that, Bob? Did you hear that? She said we'd be renowned.
we cannot
I
expect our wonderful Bob and Marguerite to go alone. Do I have any more volunteers?
Go alone. I just said that I was going.
From the back of the crowd, you do see this like little sort of hand, and the only thing you can see above the crowd is this tiny little hand. As you just say, "I'll do it." Can you
Oh,
see me? You can see she's sort of jumping a little
Out.
bit.
part the way, my good gnomish folk, part away. You there, wonderful. And who might you be?
Oh, my name's Maxis. You can call me Max. Maxis Togglebit.
Maxis Togglebit, thank you for answering the call. Could you please describe your character?
Yes, of course. So Maxis stands at 2 foot exact. She is a very young gnome. I mean, genuinely late teens. She's very, very young. She's got these sort of space buns that are striped
yeah.
white and pink, like white and red candy canes. She's also dressed very unseasonably. So she's got these sort of black trousers and a sort of sleeveless band tee that
Love
has Fallen written on it.
Hey!
So that's what we did after.
From one of her ears, you do see that she has an earring that sits quite low on golden chains, these 3 different coloured orbs.
Nice.
But yeah, so heavily freckled as well.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Maxis. Oh, to have someone so young and brave step up for this noble task warms the heart. Do I hear any more?
Yeah. You hear someone? I'm coming. And
that was a masterful pun on those glasses.
And from a very zen corner of the room, the one part of this hallway that seems to be calm, like there's a few around this old bloke who then just like stands up, takes off the glasses. Hang on. I made a thing now. Oh, my bloody... There we go. Sorry, my thing changed. Tilbeck. Whittle Thistle.
Tilbeck Whittle. Thank you for answering the call. Anne, could you please describe your character?
So Tilbeck, Beck for short, because he's cool, is a around 300-year-old olden deep gnome individual. He has kind of like a deep purplish, well, not deep, but kind of like a ruddy purple tinge to his skin, bushy eyebrows that are huge, like they go past his temple. This like mane of white hair that flows immediately into this beard, which is clasped with bands tying it at the front, and this large mustache flicking above it. Wearing, similarly to Max, very out of season clothing. You see cargo shorts that just pass the knee, and a cropped kind of tie-dye t-shirt with a dressing gown.
So good.
You've gone
And
the Big
flip-flops.
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Flip-flops. As he kind of just like chill saunters forward and just kind of takes the stage and kind of gives Maggie a little nod before like situating back.
He seems nice, doesn't he, Bob?
My mustache is still bigger than his. I don't like
Thank
it.
Don't be
you.
silly, love.
Thank you, Tilbeck Whittle. For you answering the call means the world to our people. So be it. The four of you shall venture for... Sorry, do I see another hand?
You think you see another hand, but someone was just coughing in the bag. There's like maybe after about 30 seconds of silence, you hear from outside as like the door.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor, Christmas has been stolen. I'm here to help. I'm here.
And he sort of like bounds his way through all these people.
Oh, wonderful! This is horrible news to hear that Christmas, whatever that is, has been... Can't we also have the greatest of peril? If you help us with our Frostfall celebration, then maybe we can send some people to help you with your Christmas thing.
They not call it Christmas here. I swear we did. Did they change the name again and not tell me?
No.
Is this like a thing for everyone else who doesn't celebrate this time of year? Do we call it something else now? I don't know.
What is your name, fine chap?
I'm Bailey.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Bailey. Could you please describe your character, please?
So Bailey is very much built sort of like the strongman you would see in a cartoons. His upper half is gigantic, but it sort of
Johnny
tapers
Bravo.
off towards his legs. They're not like chicken legs, but it's just sort of he's huge and sort of tapers to a point.
Yeah.
Like just broad shoulders, huge arms. Like he seems to be tanned for a lot of the year, even though there's very little sun or like things going on. He just has a natural sort of glimmer to him. Coming in at about 4 foot, he is a gigantic individual amongst the gnomish kind here. No one's quite sure where he came from. He just sort of appeared as a child one day and started doing things. and no one ever really questioned it. He has this huge, shaggy sort of, it's not even cut, it's just hair that goes sort of up and back and leads into these huge sideburns that sort of come down the sides. He has very deep blue eyes, and he's had like a few scars here and there. You're not quite sure where they've come from, whether it's just, not working particularly carefully around sharp objects or just walking through things or into things. But he is not wearing a shirt, even though it is cold outside. He has sort of blue jeans with black chaps, huge boots, like this big black belt with the big gaudy gold buckle on it, and over one shoulder is this titanic like hammer that he uses for doing the jobs the other gnomes can't do, like hitting big nails into big things.
Very good.
And he just sort of like sidles up behind all of them.
Well,
Hello, little boy. How are you?
so be it. We have found our valiant adventurers. None shall pass the day where they don't say that the gnomes are brave as the big folk. Fear not, O townsfolk of Tinker Town. Head back to your homes, lock the doors, and protect what gifts you have left with your very lives. Await my call come the morning, for then these brave folk shall have saved the Frostfall celebrations. And you hear, "Yay! Woohoo!"
Maggie also starts clapping.
And you see that
Pantomime's very good this year, isn't it? I love all the crowd participation.
you see like the room around you starts to empty as people just kind of like filter out of the room, and the mayor goes, "Well then, my brave folk, if you would not mind to follow me into my office. Thank you." He like steps down from the
keep
four
being this
steps.
dramatic the entire time.
I have
He
no
gets a lot,
idea
isn't he?
what you mean. You can still hear people filtering out as he goes, "Follow me this way." As he kind of like walks and steps down like 8 steps off the podium. Like
Maggie turns to Beck.
And just says, "Oh, don't worry. I think it's all part of the pantomime this year. It's all very exciting, isn't it?
Oh, is that what this is? I
I've
love
always wanted to be
pantomime.
involved."
Do you think they'll throw
I
sweets
hate
out to us?
pantomimes.
They used to do that.
Oh,
They
come on, Bob. You're like
did.
last year's. Don't be such a grump.
I'm
I
not
think I've
being a
got some
grump.
sweets actually. Just hold on. And I reach
Pocket
my hands
candy.
into the massive pockets of these cargo shorts. Just reach down and just pull out a wrapped candy. I am not disclosing the one, but I think you know what it is.
Yep.
With W, and I hand
There
it
is
over.
butterscotch hard candy.
Favourite. Thank you very much.
I'll grab it. I'll grab it from your hand. There you go, love.
Thank you, dear.
I
Thank
can
you.
give
Now,
it to
come
the
on,
lady
everyone.
myself.
Yeah, but you can also shut up, can't you?
No,
Bob,
that's a bit
stop being
hostile.
rude to the nice young man.
That's a bit hostile.
Do you want me to hit him with my hammer? He's very small.
No,
Yes,
no.
please.
Listen, no.
All right.
Guys,
Oh.
stop. And you
Come
just
on,
feel this calming, peaceful energy just emanating from Beck, and you just like, it's not something that you having to save over. It's just like an aura about them. It's just calm.
Why is the air around you wavy? It's weird. It looks like you're moving.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, it is nice. Now, come on, everyone. You know
It's
what?
melting my melon, man. It's weird.
Maxis
Come on,
has kind of just like dodged around this geriatric group. And she's kind of gone around, and she's tiny, so she goes pretty much unnoticed, and is now making her way behind the mayor.
Now, come on, everyone. It's like my Bob always says: the early bird catches the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. What do you say, Bob?
Yeah, I always say that. The early bird always catches. Whatever. I haven't had my town meeting map yet.
Soon. Come on. Come on. We've just had some eggnog. Honestly, yes, man.
So you all walk through into the office of the mayor, and he goes, "Thank you," and he shuts the door behind, and he goes, "Right, so, right, it's a bit, this Frostfall celebration must go ahead tomorrow, right? all presents have been robbed, right? We've had toys stolen, we've had, the bicycles that we were on backlog for 2 months to build, they're gone. Honestly, it's all gone wrong.
Why would anyone want to steal bikes?
You tell me, Bailey, because I don't know. So, what we're going to do, right, is you lot going to go out there and you're going to find all presents, right? You're going to bring them back and you're going to fix the problem. Because if you don't, Frostfall's going to go up Swanee.
Very exciting. Doesn't it sound exciting, Bob?
Is the Swanee a pub?
No, the Swanee means up Shit's Creek without paddle. Means
Language, young man.
Listen, right? The good folk of this place, they voted me to be mayor, right? Because I know that I get stuff done and I keep everything on track because the Frostfall celebration is the biggest celebration in our year, in our calendar. We all look forward to it. We work hard. We want to make sure that everything goes right? So, get out there, find presents, bring them back, and then, we'll all go, hey, and we'll clap and cheer for you, and you'll have saved the whole celebration.
Oh, don't spoil the end of the play, bloody hell.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know, Maggie. I think we should probably just go home instead.
Come on.
It's not what I signed up for.
Yeah, Max, what is it?
Do you know who took them? Or where they took them to?
Oh, you see, Max, if I knew you were going to ask silly questions like that, right, I wouldn't have invited you. If I knew where presents were, right, I'd have gone and got them, wouldn't I? But no, that's why I've asked you lot to go and get them, because I don't know.
It's all part of the fun, love. Would you like me to knit you a sweater? It's quite cold outside.
No, sleeves are bullshit. I was
hardly
just...
the language a young lady should be using, but
I don't think
You should be respectful to my Maggie. My
Maggie.
Maggie is
okay.
wonderful at knitting sweaters.
it's okay, Bob. It's this new generation. They're just freer and more outspoken.
It's this
than
new
ours.
generation.
I'm
You
sure.
don't be on.
I was kind of hoping you had a direction we could go in. And you do see she's got out there her little notepad that has like bells on the corner of it. So when it flips over, it jingles. And she's just like, because
Oh, Max, apologies. I didn't know that you were asking which way. So, as far as I'm concerned, right, it must have been a coordinated attack because lots of the presents went from lots of houses all at the same time, which means there must be multiple people. Now, most of the doors from the citizens that we spoke to were locked. They said, oh no, every day when we go out, we lock door, and then when we come home, we unlock it, right? So...
Right.
It means that whatever's stolen them has managed to get through locked doors or like windows or things like that. So what we probably are looking for are,
Ghosts.
Bailey, if it is ghosts, then we probably should deal with that. So off you go. Anyway, I'm quite busy doing mayor stuff and that. So off you go, come on. And he kind of opens the door and just starts pushing you out one by one. He goes, good luck, and just slams the door behind you, leaving you all. Go on.
As we're walking out, Maggie's just sort of bickering with her. Bob always forgets to lock the door, don't you, Bob? What do you do?
Well, I always forget to lock the door.
He does. He always forgets to lock the door, but I make sure I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've had anything go missing, have we, Bob?
No, I haven't locked the door, so it can't be missing if they only go through locked doors.
Not the bloody door, yeah. Never mind. Well, lovely to meet you all. You sure about that jumper, hon? You look awful cold.
You can see she's not shivering. She hasn't got goosebumps. She doesn't. I'm sorry for my language. I'm sorry for my language earlier. But I'm just used to it.
Honestly,
No, it's
don't
not.
worry about
No
it,
need
Bob.
to say sorry, but I talk shit all the time.
Bob!
She's used to it.
Okay. Well, he didn't have any good info on our task at hand. So, do you guys have any clue of what we're supposed to be doing? Apart from
Maggie,
vibing
you
to
smart
the suddenly
one.
jolly music.
I think we just play our roles, have a bit of fun, and it'll all come how it's supposed to. That's usually how these pantomimes go, you know.
You
The
keep
last
saying
act is always
that.
the most... Well, they have a pantomime every year, don't they? That's why we were all gathered together. This must be it. We're involved this year. I love the audience participation. Very exciting. What about you, Bob? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Although I do wish they would let me sleep through this like I did last year's.
Yeah, Bob likes having a sleep part, Bob does.
I think you might be a bit confused. That's fine. I mean, my gran is always confused. She never even really remembers my name. But I don't actually think this is a play. I think this is actually happening.
Hey, Max. Sometimes it helps to, live in a fantasy. Makes things a little easier along the way. Okay?
Wait, are you saying the toys are gone for real? I spent
Yeah.
fucking months on those toys.
Listen, me too. But that's fine. Sometimes these things happen. Alright? I am the lead glassblower / preacher of this here establishment, okay? And I'm not getting frustrated about this. So you won't either. What we're gonna do, we're gonna work together, we're gonna get those toys back. Who's with me? And Beck pulls out a little music box and just starts chiming in. It's just like this little fanfare going on, and who's with me?
Oh,
Such an inspirational speaker, isn't he?
The music box kind of makes me want to dance, to be honest, Maggie.
okay. Before they start dancing, you say let's go. Where?
Well, I mean,
Not the ideas person, I'm the motivational person.
I could ask for a little bit of help from some friends if you'd like, and they can maybe have a look to see if there's any suspicious tracks. Maybe that's it. Maybe we've got to figure out the clues, and then that leads to the final crescendo.
That's really smart, Maggie. My Maggie, she's really smart, she.
Oh, stop it, Bob. You're the ones with the brains and the brawn.
Maggie.
Oh, Bob. We have we rub noses together, like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is so cute. I want to.
I love you, love.
I love you, darling. Merry Christmas. This is so
Merry
exciting. Should we get going then?
They say Christmas too. It must be a thing.
I
Really, you were wrong.
swear people used to call this Christmas in different places.
I think
I
that might
think
be
the
a
mayor's
different
already
realm.
been on the ports, to be honest. But the after dinner ports get into him. But
I don't remember having a democratic election to vote him in. When did he start? When did he start here?
We don't want to be pulling those threads.
Is he
We
actually
just-
in charge, or is he just the one telling us to do the things he's done wrong?
No, he's in charge. He's a very wise mayor. He gets stuff done. He organizes all the deliveries and the stockpiling of the toys. He's a very efficient mayor.
Doesn't
Do you
sound
remember
it.
him from last year, Maggie? Because I can't seem to remember him from last year.
he's got a familiar face, I'm sure. But honestly, mayors come and go when you've lived as long as us, don't they, Bob?
Maybe
Yeah, they all jumble together, don't they?
maybe
I
it's his
do.
plan to get re-elected. He stole everything, and now he wants us to go find what he's hidden somewhere, so he gets the popular vote and gets back in. It's a plot.
Let's go
I
back
reckon
in
we
there
just
and
hit him.
accuse him.
Yeah, I can break his door down. I'm really good at breaking.
Oh, no, but that might be spoiling the fun for everyone else. Let's at least go through the motions first. We don't want to spoil the pantomime, do we?
I don't think it's a pantomime. I think it's a rigged election.
Maggie's going to wander over to a little sort of holly bush or something like that she can see, and she's going to take the little hand back off the crook on her stick, open it up, and breathe deeply into it, and just start going. And start whistling away to the tune, a similar tune to what a red-breasted robin might sing.
You hear, like, from off in the distance, though, as another... we can't hear whistling, by the way.
No.
These
Can you-
microphones...
Oh,
like,
man,
no.
I was doing a
Mute it
really
out.
good... That sucks.
But you hear the...
We'll just
the-
subtitle it.
the echo from afar of the similar call of a tweet of a red-breasted robin as you see from across a field the wingspan of the tiny bird fluttering until it lands on the fence post a mere couple of feet away, and it just kind of like goes.
And I'm going to use Granny's enchanted herb pouch to use Whisper of the Grasslands to speak with this little songbird.
Okay.
I'm going to say, hello there, love. I was wondering if you could help us. We're on a very special adventure.
All right, darling. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing very well, thank you, love. But listen, we're trying to figure out who's stolen all the children's toys.
All
We have no idea who it is, but we think it might be multiple people, so...
You, listen, you called him for robins. You're gonna get some answers. And you see, the rest of you just see him, like, this little robin just flitter the wings a little bit.
Can I say,
Well, give me just a minute, because I might spot something you don't, so... It might be better if I help you along a little bit. How's that sound?
and I'll hold out my finger for it to land on.
Oh, all right. It's kind of like pops down onto the finger, and the rest of you see this like delicate, dainty, like tiny little robin on the end of the finger, just tweeting in a very high pitched little tweet. Maggie, he just kind of like hops on, and goes, "Oh yeah, all right, yeah, of course, yeah, all right," and just stands.
Maxis is going to just like pull on Bailey's short trousers. Chaps is what he's wearing. Is she genuinely talking to birds?
I've seen few people do that. I don't know if it's actually something they do or if she's just pretending. If this is a part, it might not even be a real robin. That might just be like a prop that's come down from the ceiling, you see.
I mean, it's very good. I would like to know the gnome who made it, if that is right.
It definitely ain't me, but we can find the robin maker later.
Okay,
right,
robbers
darling.
and
So,
robin makers.
You guys, as you guys are having this conversation, you see Maggie continues to sort of whistle back and forth with this robin, to the point that it goes on for quite a while that you think maybe she's forgotten about what's going on, and it's just having a nice chat with a robin. But what she's actually doing is, I'm going to ritual cast Beast Sense,
nice,
so that I can see with my perception through the robin's eyes.
Nice, cool. And the robin goes, all right, you're right, yeah. Look, cast a spell. I'll go for a fly around. You see what I see. Boom. We might find a bit of, trouble. And if we do, hey, you've got a robin with you.
Oh, you seem like a very capable and intelligent young man. I'm glad you came to my help. To help an old lady.
You don't look a day over 105. And you see, like the robin just off and away over the field. You see the robin flies over a few fields and over onto some of the farmland on the outskirts of town. And you see...
Maggie turns back to the rest of the party and says, "Oh, that should do it." And after a couple of seconds, she goes, "Yeah," and her mouth and eyes open, and a bright burst of green light comes out of her eyes. There's like this noise.
You see Bailey genuinely go for a chair. It's like, fuck you.
And that's me accessing the robin's vision.
Nice. And you see through the robin's eyes that it flies over a couple of fields, Maggie, and like I say, to some of the farmland on the outskirts of Tinker Town. And you see something rather peculiar. You see a number of small bluish creatures, and as the robin flies a little closer, you see there are two that seem to be like on the fence of the farmland with a coin between their hands, and they're kind of like pulling it between each other, and they're like looking really aggressively fighting over this coin.
Okay, so back with the group, Maggie's, and you see one arm just sort of raise up and point a direction.
Oh, I've seen something over that way. I think there might be some trouble happening. Should we go and have a look?
Bob, what's wrong with your wife? Why did the light go on in her head?
Don't worry about it.
Bailey, it's definitely ghosts.
It happens every time we take care of the animals.
I think your wife's haunted, mate. You might
It's
want
just
to get
a way
that
of-
sorted out.
Now then, thank you very much. I may be old, but I'm not dead yet.
Well,
And that's just the way that I get into the animals' feelings. You see, I take care of the reindeer around here, and they're awful fussy animals. You can never know what they want, so sometimes you just have to get in their senses a little bit.
And you do that by screaming and lighting up.
By doing what?
Don't. Never mind, Maggie. Never mind you. You look beautiful, love.
Oh, thank you, love. You look very handsome in your new coat.
Oh,
So
thank you, love.
before we get down this line again, I'm just... What did you see?
There were two little... I can show you if you want. There were two small little blue men, and they were carrying with them a little gold coin, but it looked very large in their hands. They were fighting over it. 2 hands on it each.
Smurfs.
What's that?
Smurfs?
Oh my god!
Smurf.
If you're making us kill Smurfs, dude.
Well, look, I've not got the best, way with words. So why don't we just go over there and have a look, and we can decide for ourselves if it's something that might be related to what's going on. How's that?
Is it far?
No, it's just on the other field.
Okay, that actually does seem very helpful. I apologize for doubting you. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna. Maggie just very quickly just does another little robin whistle, and then she plucks one of the berries off one of her earrings and throws it up in the air.
And without even landing, the bird swoops down and grabs it and goes,
Thank you, love.
"Yeah, you're all right, darling." And it flies off.
All right, Maggie. Well, you know where it is, so you lead the way.
Oh, look at me leading the way.
You all
Useless. Come here. We're leaving. And you
Stop
guys see.
calling Dasher that, for goodness sake.
You see coming around the corner, essentially almost a giant ball.
It's a normal sized boar.
Yeah.
We are small people.
with what looks like a sort of a headpiece with antlers on top of it, and sort of dressed in some bags and a saddle that looks really uncomfortable.
Does it have a Christmas jumper on?
No Christmas jumper.
Damn.
Damn it.
I mean,
D&D, you could
stupid
have just said
reindeer,
yes.
come on.
Yes, and
You all start making your way towards the field through the help of Maggie's directions, the snow beneath your feet crunching with every single step. You see snow and icicles on every tree and hanging off the rim of every household nearby. You are making your way out to the outer section of Tinker Town. The chilled air kind of nestling into every nook and cranny as you all collectively shiver a little bit. Apart from Bailey, who just seems to not feel the cold at all. And if anything, pushes his chest out a little more.
Pretty much, yeah. Just nipples out. This is
Oh,
not-
dear Lord.
Just a slight sheen of sweat, despite it.
Yeah, exactly.
He seems hot, but you can't tell why.
Yeah, exactly. Saw that pre-workout he's having. You all make your way down one of the farm tracks till you come to the edge of a farmer's field. I'd like perception checks, please.
Ooh.
oh, we're rolling. Oh! Complete
Take dice out at the
contrast
beginning of a D&D game.
from Kyria.
Yeah.
26.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nice.
26 for
23.
23 for Maxis. Thank you, Bob.
30.
30. 30.
Yep. No, sorry. My bad. Never mind. 20. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, Bailey.
Bailey's looking at the wrong field, 2.
2. Nice. Maggie, what did you get?
24.
24.
Did we all just spec into perception, Mike?
Apparently.
So,
Bailey.
Tilbeck, Bob,
Yeah,
Maxis, and Maggie, you would pick this out, and the reason I asked you to make perception rolls on this occasion is because, given the backdrop of this field being white and blues of ice and snow, these little creatures that you see flitting around, these winged little creatures, are very hard to see to the untrained eye, but you four seem to spot them. Bailey, you're looking towards the field, but more like as each individual snowdrop kind of falls past your head, that just distracts you, and you're
1, 2,
literally
3, 4.
But the rest of you will see that, as Maggie had described earlier, there are 2 of these tiny winged creatures on a fence, just kind of like tugging this coin between each other.
Those are things, Maggie.
Ah, that's them. That's them.
Are they the only one? It's just those 2 that we can see, is it?
No, you see that there are a good handful of these creatures that are like flitting around the field, and they seem to be like joyously flying and like intermingling with each other. They seem like extremely happy with whatever they're doing.
Okay.
Apart from the 2, like I say, apart from the 2 creatures that are in front of you on this fence around, let's say 15 feet ahead of you on the left-hand side.
Are we talking... Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, if it looks like those 2 are like bickering and like harshing out the vibe, Beck is gonna like begin to walk forward unless he's stopped.
They're definitely harshing the vibe, man.
Do these animals or these things seem large enough to carry a bike?
No.
No.
No, they're tiny.
57, 58. Well, that's a nice one.
This way, love. This way. Over here.
What?
Come on.
Well,
Hey
Come on,
guys,
This way, little boy. Come on.
what are we fighting for, hey?
you hear... And then the other one kind of like goes... and slaps the hand of the other one and just goes...
Hey!
Just puts the hand into a pouch and goes... and like throws this dust on the other one who goes...
When I'm holding this is
Not
my
that-
coin.
We can't hear this.
We're not
Oh.
catching any of that, man.
Oh, I thought they would... Oh, it's because I'm too high
the
pitched.
screamy tone is...
How dare you hit my hand when I'm holding this coin? How dare you?
And the other one's like...
Well, we have visitors, guests. Everybody hide.
Hey, no need to hide. Listen, just want to resolve this argument you got going on, okay? Who had it first?
Oh,
Right?
it's my coin, mine.
And the other one goes...
No, it's my coin, my coin.
All right, I see what we got here, and he puts on his glasses again. Now, this is a classic dispute of property and ownership rights, okay? At the end of the day, doesn't matter, okay? You put the coin in the middle, rock, paper, scissors. Fair's fair. Go.
Oh, okay.
As this is happening,
And
you
you see
Bailey
the...
just looks down and goes, "Is Wavy Grandpa talking to himself?"
You see the... Oh no, you can all hear this conversation.
Oh,
And you see them
different
go...
voices.
Kind of like look at each other dead in the eye and go...
Okay.
And they put the coin down. One flies down, picks a rock up, and just fucking launches it at the other one. And the other one just goes, boom. And he goes,
See, it was my coin.
and picks it up and just holds it and just kind of like unstably flies.
Is the other flying creature? Is it like?
Out cold. It's on the ground. It's just a poof.
Now that was
Look.
probably my bad. I didn't mean hit him with a rock. Just meant.
I'll grab one of Maggie's berries from the earring,
Hey.
and I give it to the little thing.
Okay, Maxis, make me a perception check. As this is happening, Bob, you kind of kneel down with the good berry and start feeding it, and the other one goes,
Come on, get back into the game, and I'll hand him
scissors.
What did you roll?
24.
24. You see that another of these winged creatures is darting almost like as fast as it can, and it goes and lands and goes and literally just starts going really high-pitched squealing that you can't hear, and the other one just goes, "Hold on a minute," and throws some dust, and it hits, and he goes,
Right, you just killed my friend. You big folk in your big ways, prepare to meet your doom.
Now, young man.
pulls out a tiny little dagger and goes and flies towards you, Beck, like, "Oh God!" and goes to try and stab you.
All right.
With an 18 to hit.
Oh, just hits.
Oh, damn.
And that does 4 points of piercing damage as they stab you right in the cheek. And then grab hold of your bottom lip and puts the dagger to your eye, and he goes,
And now you will meet your doom.
Now, young man. You are showing some of the worst manners I've ever seen.
Question.
Yep.
Where's the coin?
The coin is in the arms of this other one that's like wide-eyed at this point, just like, but like can't hold it properly, and you see there's a whole weight disbalance now because the coin probably weighs more than it as it's like flutting around. And as you say that, Maggie, he points the dagger down at you and goes,
Shut it, oldie, or you're next.
Can I make a,
I'm
can I make a
grabbing my chisel and my hammer, and I'm chucking the hammer at the one pointing the dagger at Maggie.
Okay.
No hesitation. Bob is chucking the hammer.
okay, go ahead and roll to hit, please. And on that, I would like everybody to roll
for
me
fuck's
an initiative, please.
Fighting Cornish pixies. Jesus.
Love succeeds again. That's a natural 20.
Yeah! That's my husband. That's my husband.
Nice. Okay, natural 20. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Oh shit! What is the damage for a mallet? Where's my stuff? It's a. Oh right, yeah. Why did I choose such bad weapons? Honestly.
It's Christmas. You don't fight anyone on Christmas.
That's. I mean, this is so funny. That's 7 points of damage.
Nice.
What on a crit?
Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, so 2 times 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7.
Nice.
I only do 1d4 damage.
Do you get chunky crits? Of course you get chunky crits.
Oh yeah.
This wouldn't be Tales on Tap D&D if we didn't do chunky crits. Whenever a player rolls a natural 20, they roll on a critical hit table. Love that.
That's a 10.
A 10?
Yep. Oh yeah, initiative.
As you and throw this hammer across and it strikes this creature, it hits the ground and is knocked prone. Okay, initiative time. So I will have Bob's initiative, please.
16.
Thank you. Beck.
14.
Thank you.
Forgot who I was.
Yeah. Bailey.
21.
I nearly put 221, so that's fine. Maggie.
3.
And Max, please.
16 also.
16. Thank you very much. Okay.
So that my dex beats Bob's.
My.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to move a couple of these things around. This thing is now flying around just around here. 1 second. Oh god.
You have a map?
Yeah.
You do.
There is one on the floor here, and this one is on the floor just over here.
Which
Bob,
one is the knocked out one? Yeah,
you are there.
That one, yeah.
Maggie, you're over here. Beck, you are about here. Yeah, you're probably there, and this thing's down there. Cool. Let's give you some permissions to use these characters, shall we?
Oh, that's very kind of you, love.
I'm looking for like Oh no, that's wrong. You've all got the names of your Erelon characters on.
I changed mine.
So I'm like,
yeah.
God. It's okay. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. I know who everybody is. Okay. Top of the initiative, Bailey. Bailey.
Cool.
As you can see, though, there are a great number of these creatures.
But they're very, very small, aren't they?
Yes, they're tiny.
Yeah, of course. Seeing one of them sort of hold the tiniest shiv to an eyeball and threaten people twice, I think, all right, it's time to smash small things. This'll be fun. And just because of sheer numbers, can I move it? I can. He's going to step forward and he's just going to sort of go, it's time to start fighting, little people. And I'm going to bonus action rage because I haven't done that in such a long time.
Nice! Okay,
And,
you... and start raging.
As he rages, you sort of see like the hair sort of like wild out a bit, and like his sideburns sort of start to almost grow a bit. And where he was sort of quite smooth before, white hair sort of starts to appear on things as he takes this sort of more polar bearish-esque look. And the one on the floor, he's just going to swing his... I'm just going to literally hammer down into the ground on the one that's prone, and I'm, watermelon smashing this thing.
Very good. Go ahead and roll me to hit with advantage, please.
Yep.
I love hearing someone rage and just see the testosterone in the body grow and just go.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit.
23 definitely will hit.
Okay, on the first one, that is... So the first hit is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
You see Bailey's... Oh, God. Hold on. Sorry. No, hold on 1 second. I've just noticed that your camera box is a little too tall. You see Bailey's hammer come smashing down and, for want of a better phrase, squishes this creature in place as Bailey just goes, right, and just pulverizes this thing.
As he lifts the hammer up and sort of like goo and ichor sort of like comes off the hammer, he looks at the other one that one between Wavy Grandpa and Angry Grandpa is on the floor as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
this one you absolutely smash dead. I'm going to delete it because you've effectively deleted it from life.
As he smashes that one, you just sort of see the puddle of blue sort of leak out. He looks to the other one on the floor and goes, all right, you're next. And he's going to very casually walk around.
You should want to just spend a good berry.
Yeah, as soon as it kind of comes around, it goes,
Oh, what happened?
you squish him again with the hammer. Go ahead and roll with advantage, please.
Yeah. Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice, definitely will.
And that is... Okay... That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. You haven't quite killed it. As you just see its little arms from either side of the hammer go... and just shake and like go...
As he pulls the hammer back up and puts it onto his shoulder, he sort of looks between Wavy Grandpa and Angry Grandpa and goes, you two can finish this one off, right? I'm going to sort of, make myself big for these guys. And he's just if there is a fence, they're just going to sort of like walk through it and then
Right.
stand about here and just free action. Just look at them and go, well, come on then, small things, let's go.
Okay, very good.
I love the image of the gnomes building fences that are actually too wide for them, so they just walk through them instead.
Master
So-
crafters, but
Yeah.
not the most ergonomic design.
Exactly, exactly. Next in the initiative order is this winged creature here. Will see that you've just squished its friend and will fall zoom, and fly out of the tree. And it will try to stab you.
Cool.
How rude.
Oh no, I've thrown my dice under my desk and now I can't reach it.
Oh no.
Does a 16 hit, sir?
It does indeed.
Thank you. As it goes and stabs you with the toothpick-sized sword that it has, and that is going to be 5 points of stabby damage.
Cool.
Reduced to 2.
Reduced to 2.
Nice. And next in initiative order is... One second. This creature here is going to go zip and fly down across the field, flying it as fast as it can towards you, Bailey, and will go zip and stab you with its toothpick-sized sword.
We are fighting bees.
Does an 8 hit?
It does not, no.
Okay.
The tiny dagger just impales the peck, but there is too much muscle mass there. It's like,
Just flexes out.
Next in the initiative order is Bob.
Get them, Bob!
All right, love. You
Bob.
fuckers come here.
Oh,
Bob's
yeah.
just
Wait, Mixis is higher dex than Bob, isn't she?
Yeah. That is true.
Oh, yeah, Maxis is next. Sorry, yes. I shall move my initiative order around. Maxis, you are up.
Sorry. So you see.
Oh, sorry. In fact, what's your dex score?
Ooh. +3.
Oh, it's +3, yeah.
17.
You will go next. What's yours, Bob?
14.
Okay, cool. Maxis, you're up.
Maxis is going to run and slide in the snow underneath the fence
Okay.
to there. And then she is going to take out a very it's a rapier, but it is covered in tinsel and bells by the, what do you call that, the pommel?
the guard.
Yeah.
Pommel, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a festive rapier. She pulls it out, and she is just going for the one that is in front of Beck.
Nice, okay.
Swipe. Not swipe. Rapier does. Right, okay. That is 9 + 6. That's 15.
15 will hit.
Awesome. So rapier is 1d8. I should have got my dice out properly, but there you go. 6 + 3 damage. 9.
On the one that just attacked Bailey, yeah?
This one that's in front
The
of Beck.
one in front of me.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack?
You
I
do
do.
because it's within 5 feet of a individual. So that was 9 initially, yeah?
9, yeah.
Yeah.
So my sneaky attack. So I slash down, but as I'm slashing down, I'm pulling out a bright red dagger from my waistband. That does 3d6. Oh no, I have to hit first, obviously. Dumbass. That is a 16. Do I need to roll to hit sneak attack?
No.
It's
you hit
part
the
of
first
your
one.
Part
attack.
of the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies. It's not like I've never played a rope before.
I was going to say, what?
Jesus.
Bella, come
It was
on.
twice.
That is 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, as you
Nice.
So nice.
and effectively just cut the wings off this creature as it begins to fall. You just spin the blade round and go, and just literally through the neck of this creature and pull the blade
It's
out
Christmas, everyone.
as this creature dies.
As a little bonus action, can I see the coin anywhere?
You can now because the creature that you just attacked had the coin, and it just kind of goes ding, and just nestles into the snow on the ground.
Can I pick it up?
Sure.
I steal the coin.
Steal one.
Steal it.
You okay? You find one brass coin.
Oh,
Brass! I mob out of my thing!
How does that even work?
He's happy
It's-
with it.
It's just worth note taking that it's a brass coin.
One brass coin. I'm going to write that down.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Can I move any more? Yeah, actually, what I'm going to do after slice, grab the coin, I am going to run to there.
Okay, you across the snow. Because of your dexterity score, you are not next, Bob, unfortunately. This creature here is going to be next. As it and flies towards you, Maxis, and will a 16 hit.
Yeah.
Stab you with its sword for 2 whole points of stabby damage as it
oh.
and stabs you in the arm. Bob, you can have a turn now.
So, Bob, seeing that his wife has just been attacked, and
I
then
need to put your dog on,
the
don't I?
creature has
There you
been smushed, Bob is going to look towards the little creature on the ground. Hang on. Sorry about that game. And then kick it. And then just kick it into the fence.
Go ahead and roll to hit, please.
Feels harsh.
That is a 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage for an unarmed strike, please.
That's 4 straight damage.
4. And you just see it go and hits, but it doesn't just hit the fence. There's like a nail stuck out, and it just impales on the
And
fence.
then I'm gonna take out my mallet again, and chuck that one towards the one that's where's my pointer? The one that's over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit. As you and throw the hammer.
That's another. That's 5 points of damage. And as my bonus action, Bob's just gonna turn towards useless.
Yep.
Useless, Maggie, protect her. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to command my primal companion to protect Maggie. Basically,
Okay.
attack anyone who comes within range that is an enemy.
Okay, so it moves to here?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I might as well run up. Fuck it. Where's my thing? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, go 15.
15 to there.
there. It just starts running and goes,
Okay.
Bob.
What's your dexterity score back?
It is +1, I believe. Yeah, 12.
12. Okay, so not your turn yet. This creature will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. And we'll go, Hungard! But you don't hear Hungard. You hear... as it goes to attack you.
They wouldn't happen to be speaking Sylvan, would they?
In fact they do.
Then I understand them.
You understood them anyway, nice. Bob, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
That is 7 points of stabby stab damage, piercing damage. As you get stabbed, and it almost, it's because of your weathered years, the skin's not quite as tough as normal, so like it just and causes a bit more damage in the neck where it stabs you.
Opposite to Bailey.
Exactly. And you see that Bob goes, the tense, but it just still goes in, and now
Yeah, he's literally trying to do the same thing as Bailey.
It's just dust. Just goes.
Beck, it's your turn.
Okay. Question. Would I have any idea of what these creatures are?
Oh gosh, roll me a history check.
All right.
All right,
I'll do that.
all right, son.
16.
Yeah, of course you do. You've a tale of the woodland fairies. These are, in fact, winter sprites that you have read about, who often operate within the shadows of the gloom of the winter forests, preying on whatever mushrooms they can find.
Okay. And would I happen to know if they were classed as humanoid?
They have legs, yes, and arms and heads. I would safely assume so.
Picking all
Okay.
the boxes.
Yep.
In which case,
That's a mammal.
Literally, like, as we enter the gnomish wonderland.
Winter sprites.
Who use
so-
it's the
These
These
mating
winter
call.
sprites, it may already be too late.
The giant gnome predator comes in.
Seeing all of this, just, this is a bit much. This is a bit much.
Yeah,
and
man, just let's guys just
Listen.
calm
Caution the
down.
violence, big time.
Beck kind of turns to Maggie. I have a feeling this might have been my fault a bit. Guys, let's calm down, shall we? And I am going to cast Calm Emotions in a 20-foot radius sphere, including my fucking party members. 'Cause everybody should chill out.
Nice. Love that.
So that means that this is a 20-foot radius. Are you able to make me a little... Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate that. All right, we're going here.
I love how Christmas has got us all talking like something out of Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
I've got the Fagin gloves going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Max, Bailey, and Bob, as well as all of those woodland fairies within there, need to make me a charisma saving throw, DC 15.
Checks out.
Saving throw.
So, okay. This one here. In the middle, next to Maxis. The one on the opposite side of Maxis. And the one in the tree. You just
Yeah.
kind of go...
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
you just
what
kind
I'm
of see their eyes
saying.
like droop a little bit. And they're just like... And Maggie, you hear, come on, guys. What's with all the hostility, man?
Shaggy appeared out of nowhere.
Shaggy Dog.
I also speak Sylvan, so I
Yeah.
responded Silver going, that's what I'm saying. We don't need all the hostility.
Let's all just hold hands and sing a song together.
I completely agree with you.
Max has got an 18.
Okay,
so
you succeed.
16.
she's suddenly
You
now
succeed.
confused with all the
Bob?
vibes.
Oh, Bob going in, running with with the mallet and the chisel in hand, goes, Falls asleep again.
Oh,
Nice.
he's gone again. He's gone again.
As they drop to the floor and instantly go onto his belt, including the glasses which dropped.
I love the Maggie in the background. Oh, there he is.
Again, always does this.
Just kind of like
Maggie, you can have
Bex-
inspiration. That was funny as fuck.
Right. As Beck's kind of like talking to the fairies and just trying to like calm them down, he starts going, slay my name, and I'm gonna bonus action harness
no.
divine power.
Oh
Nice.
no!
Second level spell.
Oh no!
And
Oh
you,
no!
you see,
If that didn't take me at the moment, it did now.
and when
I'm
you
angrier than I was before.
hear the Winter Sprite go, when no one is around me, say baby I love you, baby
The classic Christmas carol.
Yeah,
Say my
And they're
slay
just-
my name.
just literally
Oh, no.
just doing a bit of a shuffle, like
I'm just trying
Had
to
you
a dance
left
party.
your bard in December, in the middle of December, leave the
Excellent.
bard.
No.
anything else on your turn, Beck?
That's me. I'm gonna be like, come on, guys, and I'm just gonna like take a little step to the side, just kind of wanting to take
Okay.
it away from Maggie, but just being like leading this little dance party with my two guys and Bob asleep. Like,
Well, the next initiative is this one here, who flies down to come face to face with you, Max, and just goes, "Hey, look, we can all just be friends, man. We can just all be friends, right?" And just grabs your cheeks and goes, like you can't understand Sylvan, so it just grabs you and goes, and
I think he
Beck-
likes you, love.
So that one does that. This one here will see what's happening and zoop, 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 zoop. We'll get to there. Fly 30 feet, like so low to the ground. Like you see very like tiny specks of snow come off the ground. It's flying at that speed and so low to the ground. Maverick style. This one here will 5, 10, 15, 20 to you, Bob.
Asleep.
Are you asleep?
But weirdly hungry.
You said you were asleep, right? Okay.
Yeah, essentially because calm emotions.
asleep.
Then
You're just zen.
that is unfortunately a natural 20. If you say you're asleep, then I would be able to hit you with advantage. That is a natural 20.
That is
Motion
fair
ends
enough.
on Bob.
So that is 12 points of slashing damage.
And calm emotion
Right.
ends on you as well.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
no, yeah. This
Marshmallow.
creature here will go 5, 10, 15, 20 to there. And will attack you, Max, with advantage.
Why?
Flanking.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
but isn't that one calmed? Isn't that one sort of not a
No.
complete?
Are you still with that with flanking? You
Oh, I
are still
guess so.
flanking with an enemy, right?
Yeah.
Will a 17 hit?
Yeah, simple.
Yes. Ooh, that is 6 points of slashing damage against you. This creature will
Fairies!
5, 10, 15, 20, and we'll spend 25, 30 to here, and we'll see you cast that spell back, and does not like the fact that you're trying to bring the vibe down, and will attempt to hit you with a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, Zoof! Slashes with its toothpick sword, but you just kind of
see,
like take
yeah,
your
there's-
glasses off, and the glasses like defend it. You're just like, hey, man.
There's like this hypnotic kind of that hippie swirling pattern around the people who have come. It's just the same colors as the tie-dye shirts. We've got like pinks and yellows and blues just all swirling around.
Nice, love that. Okay, 1 second. That is it. Maggie!
Okay. So Maggie sort of looking around very worried and very, oh God, and then seeing her precious Bob
Yeah.
just nod off and, oh, for goodness sake, and then one of them come up and stab him.
That's it. This Christmas party needs a few more guests.
And first, I'm going to bonus action Shillelagh, and you see her walking. It goes and kind of gnarls up and gets longer. And as she does, she just sort of starts doing this little dance and holding the stick in the air.
That's it, Maggie!
This isn't the type of dance party you wanted, love. Come to me, babies.
And I am going to cast Summon Beasts.
Nice! And could you please describe how this looks and what happens next?
Well, there is a moment where the sort of jingling of Maggie's sort of adornments and bracelets and earrings is all you hear until you start to hear a bassy and charging from a field behind her, leaping over the two fences into the field where all this fight is happening, are 4 reindeer.
Nice.
However, how do these reindeer look?
Well, no, these reindeer look like reindeer.
Oh, I don't have an actual reindeer one. I only have the other one that you sent me.
Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. While you saw that, I'll describe what happens. So I have a stat block for reindeer. They're quarter CR, which means I can summon 4 of them. And they have a charge attack. It's actually a caribou stat block. But if the target moves 20 feet straight forward towards the target and then hits with ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage. So they're all going to come charging in. And they're going to sort of come from sort of down this. Why am I using my touchpad? They're all going to sort of come from this angle down here. One of them, this guy's going to get hit by one. This guy's going to get hit by one. I will say this guy gets hit by one, and this guy gets hit by one.
Where was the 4th one? Sorry.
Hit right here.
There.
Or is going to attempt, and they come in all sort of just thrashing their horns around, almost like they're trying to swat flies away. They just come in, beaming on. They've all got they're all strapped up with harnesses and stuff like that.
Nice.
And so they are going to all attack because they go on my initiative count.
Nice. Love that. Go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
Okay, so it is a +5 to hit. The first one is a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
We'll go left to right, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, second one is much better, +5 I said, wasn't it? So 24 to hit on the...
A 24 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Okay, I'm just going to roll hits first.
Yeah.
Second one's awful, it's a 7. Or third one, sorry. And the third one is also a 23.
Nice. Okay.
So two hits on the... I'll point to which ones.
Yeah. So I've got the second one here.
So this one and this one.
This one here. Yeah. I've got it.
So they take... Caribou. So 1d6 plus 3 plus another 2d6. So 4 plus 3, 7 plus 6, which is 13 plus 6, which is 19 on the first hit.
Yeah.
Second one, 5 plus 3, which is 8 plus 1, 9 plus 5, 14 on the second.
Nice. Very good. As you see the two winter sprites just go.
Yeah, they just get batted away into the darkness.
Exactly that. And yeah, they are no more.
I won't move the reindeer anymore because they've just arrived. So
okay.
But Maggie is going to crawl under the fence and run towards her beloved. Right there.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, this creature here, the last one in initiative order, I don't think there's any more on the map, so we can zoom in a bit. It's going to woof and fly over to this reindeer and try and stab that reindeer in the face for a 19 to hit for 7 slashing damage.
Okay, how do you want to track their HP? They each have 14 HP.
That's fine, I can do it.
Oh no, sorry, 15 HP, 14 armor class.
That's fine. And what did I say? 7? Nice. Okay.
7.
So that's 6 left for that one.
Cool.
Top of the initiative order, Bailey.
Cool. Seeing angry grandpa sort of fall asleep next to him after this thick fog appears sort of around them. He sort of breathes in through his nose and he goes, "Wavy grandpa, I smell a smelly smell. It smells smelly. It's weird. I don't like this. Why am I hungry? All right, no, let's focus on now. You'll do." And then he sort of goes into like this mild version of the Bride of the Valkyries, just like bum 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 bum, and like hits one. So walks in, hits, and I'm going for the one between the two reindeer.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll me to hit against the first one.
Okay, that is a 22 to hit.
A 22 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. That's not great. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he sort of just, again, brings it straight down, hammering these things into the floor.
Nice. Well, with this being the one that Bob threw the hammer at, this is just enough to go poof, and just obliterate this thing out of existence. Easy. And roll me to hit against the second one, please, between the two reindeer.
Yep. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Let's go!
Let's
Chunky crits!
Chunky crit.
Chunky crits!
I was about to say chunky crits in the chat then, but chunky crits in the comments, guys.
It's a Christmas critical!
Christmas critical, that's so good!
That's 16 points of damage.
Nice. Go ahead and...
to 32.
Yeah. Do you want to roll the d20 on the Christmas critical table?
You got
Why
it.
not?
Do you want me to roll, guys? Just to see what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Turn
all right,
it
let's
into
we'll
mince
roll,
meat
see how it goes.
pie.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay. Strike to the foe's groin. It must make a Constitution saving throw or spend the next 2 rounds retching. But you killed it with the blow anyway. As
So
you...
as he
Ba, ba,
sags
ba, ba, ba,
around,
boom.
he sort of golf swings back up, and because this thing is in the air, he just pops it between the legs, and you see them sort of like meld around the bottom of the hammer before just straight into the air, Team Rocket style. And ding.
And thus, the game of golf was created.
In that very same day.
Very good. Anything else on your turn?
Nah, that's why I like barbarians. Easy to do. That's me.
Max, your turn.
Max being accosted by this one in her face, she's going to just sort of push it off her as she says, "If you touch me again, I'll turn you into an ornament."
Just
Yeah, his response is
Listen
going
to
to
him,
annoy
Max,
me
fuck him
because I
up.
don't actually understand what he's saying.
Why do I feel like I'm watching a Tommy Cooper special?
So she's going to move here,
Yep.
grab what looks like glitter out of her pouch, and just throw it forward. And as it throws forward, it ignites. And she's going to cast Burning Hands.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hopefully catch all 3 of these creatures.
Nice. Go ahead and roll me to
I
hit,
think
please.
That's. Oh no, never mind. You could angle it. Never mind. I was going to say I think that might catch Bailey, but you
Yeah,
can
no, I would
It's
have
fine.
Yeah, you're right.
angled it so he doesn't
The
get
tree's
more
going
crisp.
down. The
Um,
tree's definitely going down, but
Just,
Oh,
just adds
100%.
more.
So, roll to hit. Yeah.
No, I think it's a save for burning
Is
hands.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Dex
Dex save.
isn't it?
deck save.
Dex save, yes, sorry.
Okay, so that's a 14 for the first one.
Saves.
A critical Christmas failure for the second one.
Crispy.
And the last one does save. So this individual goes... like looking at the... as the flames go past, it's like... like... But the
Oh,
second
get
one
you.
just like doesn't, and he just goes...
It's not half damage on a save or anything like that, is it? It's just
It is. 'cause
It
it's
is,
a
Yeah,
spell.
it's halved.
yeah.
So
half
go ahead and
damage.
roll me some damage, please. Just roll damage once.
Right, okay, so it's 3d6. Ooh, that's a 14.
Oh!
Damn.
So the one in the
Whoa.
middle goes. Just literally, like, you just see one lonely snowflake fall to the ground where that creature was. And the other one goes. But you've damaged it, so the calm emotions goes and it goes.
So he takes 7 points of damage, and so does the other one.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. Anything else on your turn?
No.
No, okay. Looking at my turn order. This individual here. Oh, no, it's not. Bob, you're next.
Right. So, bonus action. I'm gonna command Useless to charge at the one in front of me. So Useless is gonna go 5 feet this way and then just run straight up towards the pixie that's diagonally in front of me.
You wouldn't be able to do that with a charge. Charge has to be in a straight line, and if it does that, you are in the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell him to charge, and I'm gonna jump.
I'll jump out of the way.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna jump up.
On top of it.
Okay, sure. I'll
Oh,
allow it.
nice. That's sick. I love that.
Oh, I'll allow it. Sure. As Useless or Dasher goes.
Proper government name, thank you.
And go ahead and roll me to hit, please.
I appreciate the name Useless because I used to have a cat growing up called Useless, so.
Well, he's a useless reindeer because he's a boar. That's an. Let's see. I need to go to the stat book. What is it? It uses my spell attack modifier. God, ranges. So that's 23 to hit.
23 will hit. What's your spell attack modifier?
+5.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. That's spell attack. Yeah, it uses my spell attack.
Okay. 23 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Amazing. So that's a D8. Where's my D8? There's D8. That's rolled shit. But I do get an extra D6 of slashing damage. So that's 5 plus 2 for 7.
7 points of damage as Useless goes whoop, and just charges into this creature as it hits the ground and goes very lightly and very light. You don't really hear it much, just as it hits the snow. And
Just leaves a tiny little hole. in the
Dead.
snow.
Exactly that, yeah.
Like a piss hole or something.
Yeah. And it is dead. And Useless takes up this space here because I imagine it was charged through the creature.
It would basically stop and go do the impact
Okay.
sort of where it lands. So I'm gonna jump up as Useless runs. I'm gonna jump and see if I can land on top of Useless.
That's fine. I will allow you to do that. No
and then
problem.
I'm gonna go mallet to the pixie next to me and go boom.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit.
That's natural 1.
Ooh.
Not playing a halfling,
Wow,
guys.
wow.
This is the first fumble table we've
Ooh,
had.
this is the fumble table. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Dude, I know we say this a lot, but that tracks. This dude is always losing his tools.
Yeah, 15.
Roll me some damage, please.
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah.
If you make me hit Maggie,
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
I think you
very.
bit the bloody reindeer, haven't you?
Wouldn't be the first
Reindeer.
time.
Leave it yourself.
That's well, thankfully I rolled super badly, so that's a 1 + 3, so 4.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash your mallet into your own leg.
Nice.
Anything else on your turn?
I pick up my glasses, put them on, and smack it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Imagine when he hit himself in the leg. It's a bit like one of those tests, and his knee jerked up.
Exactly that.
Oh yeah,
Except his didn't.
Let's do.
Yeah, the nerve damage.
It dropped a little bit.
Let's do that instead. I'm smacking myself in the leg and accidentally kicking the thing.
Okay, nice.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
So good.
Did you nat 20 this? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What
For
the fuck is
8
going on?
for 8 damage against this creature. Go ahead and roll me a d20 on the Christmas critical table.
Let's go.
It's honestly the funniest fail. That's a 5.
A 5. You deal an additional 1d6 damage as the solid strike to the torso. Because you hit yourself, the leg comes up with such velocity and boots this thing in the chest so hard that it does an additional 1d6 damage. For how much?
4.
And concaves this thing's chest as one lonely wisp of air goes out of his mouth and it drops to the ground dead.
My stomach's hurting because I'm laughing so much.
My fucking
Next.
cheeks hurt, man.
Next in initiative order is it's this sprite here. No, it's not. Or is it? No, it's Calm Emotion was after Troll, but no, it is. It's this creature here. And it is going to try and attack you, Max!
That's fair. I did throw flaming glitter at it.
You did. Does a whopping 3 hit?
Whoa! No!
No,
Thank God.
narrowly missed defeat there. Unfortunately, Maggie, you are going to get struck at next because you've summoned reindeer, and the creature next to you does not like that one bit.
Can't imagine he does.
And that's a 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that is.
That's 5 points of stabby stab damage.
Oh, you little bugger.
Beck, you're up.
Okay. Seeing that, peace not really working right now. Beck kind of takes off their glasses again and tucks them into their dressing gown and goes, looks like we've got a competition for best in snow. And I
Cleric of the god of puns.
I am going to... So,
Truly.
what was this? Everyone's just walking through this fence.
Yeah, the fence is still there. It's still up.
Can I just walk? Can I walk
No,
through
I
it?
just,
Sure.
I just walked.
Sure.
It was very badly made. I just muscled my way through, essentially.
15 times. You know what? I'm gonna go round the reindeer. Just like, sorry guys, sorry fellas. And then I kind of look up to the sky, and like the Doctor regenerating, you just see like these beams of like candy cane light swirl down from the sky.
Nice.
And then channel through my body and out the palms of my hands, as he just says, "Oh, Chris Kringle!" And I'm like, word of radiance.
Nice. Who are you attacking?
So it's the two next to me. Each creature of your choice
wisdom
that
save?
you see within range is a Constitution save.
And they both fail. Woo.
They take 8 points of radiant damage each.
Ooh,
Nice.
the one in between you and Maggie goes no! And gets burnt up in your radiant energy.
There's a
And-
smell of peppermint in the air.
Guys, well, good. And thankfully,
Someone got the incense out.
the other one on the other side of you goes and gets hit with this radiant energy and goes, okay, you win! And drops the toothpick and goes, you can have the coin!
We can't hear you too well when you're saying
You can
talking
have the
like that.
coin.
You can have the coin!
Listen, that's
I
what I
haven't.
wanted to hear. Well, I don't really care about the coin, to be honest. I just was trying to end your friend's little predicament, and that just got a bit out of proportion.
We give up! Don't hurt us anymore! Anything else on your turn?
Guys, stop! And that's me.
Maggie.
Maggie! Oh man. Stop.
Listen.
Yeah, you got a Maggie enraged now. Just you wait.
Maggie does. She does still looking a little bit manic and stuff like that, but she does. I'd seen as you valiantly saved my life, you big strong man, you. You can learn a thing or two, Bob. Fine. Come on then, everyone, gather round. Let's end all this. And you'll see Maggie begins to stir her stick in thin air. But then, as she does, in front of her, in the space in front of her, there appears a ethereal-looking cauldron, cooking pot-looking thing.
Nice.
With a nice big stew steaming out of it, but it's all ethereal. It's slightly translucent. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit
Nice.
in front of me.
That.
Come on, everyone, gather round the pot and you'll be feeling right as rain before long.
Nice. Okay.
So that is for everyone who doesn't know. Healing Spirit creates a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in space within 5 foot cube in front of you. If someone enters that space, they are restored 1d6 hit points. And the spirit can heal up to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which for me is 5. So I can get 66 out of this for whoever enters the space at any given time. So I'll let
Nice.
you guys decide who wants it. But Bob's going to get at least 2 of those.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Maggie?
No. If combat's subsiding, then that's what I'm going to do.
The creature in front of you, Bet, goes, I'm out of here! And just starts flying off. You do get an opportunity attack if you want one.
Can I use my opportunity attack to attempt to grapple? Reduce movement to 0? I don't know if that's something I can do.
Oh, I don't know if you can grapple on it. Can you?
Grapple is
Trip?
part of an attack, yes.
Yeah, it's an attack.
Okay, sure. Contested athletics against either athletics or acrobatics.
It's gonna go so well, guys. -1.
Oh,
Ah.
no, wait, I've already done something. Never mind.
Oh! I've got 16.
You, and unfortunately, you're just a little too slow as it and flies off across the field, leaving one who's just kind of at the moment going in front of you, Max. But it is the top of the round. Bailey.
Oh gosh, it's dead. It's dead.
Sort of hearing all the commotion behind him, the hammer like mid-swing down. He sort of like halts, looking at this thing on the ground as it's sort of like doing whatever this language is he doesn't understand, and sort of looks around like, I suppose I shouldn't smash you now. Come here. And I'm gonna try and grapple this one with like a massive hand and just sort of like grab it.
Okay, go ahead and use an athletics against a athletics or a. Oh, that's not bad either.
Okay, you are looking at the back end of a 24.
Oh yeah, stood no chance at this point. As it goes, and you just and grasp it in like your hand and pull it towards you.
And he's just sort of like holding it in like place and trying not to squeeze too hard, like a kid trying not to squeeze a hamster a bit too much. And he sort of turns to everyone and just goes,
Got it. Who does anyone want to pet it? I don't know what we're doing with these things. Like he's trying.
And it goes. And it's literally like hammering down on your hand.
What's everybody else's speak Sylvan hearing?
Literally, everyone else is hearing, what? Speak words, you numbskull! As he's hitting his hand, and he does it again, and he's like, I don't understand! But you are all out of combat unless there's anything anybody wants to do with this round of combat.
I would like to take my turn and run in to the stew. Run up to Maggie, give her a kiss on the cheek, and be like, "Thank you, love. That was really helpful." And take a little dip in the pot.
Honestly, you clumsy bastard. What are we going to do with you?
So you get a d6, which is going to be 5. You get 5 hit points back.
Amazing, thank you.
Max is going just to point at the little sprite thing and says, "Don't go anywhere." As she then dashes towards the pot.
You see him point a finger and goes towards you.
Yeah, she's going to run towards the pot and take some healing.
Okay. You also get 5.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Very good.
They kind of slowly
So
wanders.
Maggie just continues. Maggie just continues to stir this sort of ethereal pot.
Anyone else? It's quite warm.
Bailey looks down at the very small indentation in one of his pegs and goes, "No, I think I'm okay. Do you want to put this in, or what are we doing with little blue man here? Am I cooking Nana? Am I speaking?
I'll say to it in Sylvan.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to be a good boy, I'll let you have a little bit of soup and you'll be feeling right as rain in no time. You're going to be a good little boy.
Yes. You tell this thing to unhand me, and I'll be the goodest boy.
His name's Bailey, but okay. You can let go of him, love.
You see, like, he sort of looks like, "Are you sure this thing might just fuck off? And we want to know where the toys are."
Oh, I think he's clever enough not to try anything. Aren't you?
Yes.
Try
Insight check.
Sure.
Trying his best to mimic the "aren't you" bit at the end, where he assumes that was some sort of mildly subtle threat. He just sort of brings this thing in like eyeball level, so he's sort of staring like cross-eyed at it. He goes, "Zzzz."
I've got 24 insight.
20. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you know full well that this creature's just like saying whatever it can say and do to get out of the grasp of Bailey.
You see,
On second thought, why don't you just dunk him in?
Oh, all right.
You see,
That's enough.
Like, shakes him off violently. You want more?
It gets 3 hit points back.
Nice.
Beck, like this whole time has been like carrying all of his equipment in a tote bag, like a canvas tote bag, and just like empties it all out onto the floor, and just strides over and whoop, I'm putting the pixie in the tote bag.
Yeah, I love that.
Nice.
In Sylvan, I go, "Hey, listen, you need some time out, all right? You come back to us when you're ready
No,
to collaborate."
let me out. I'll tell you
No.
anything you want to know.
No, you won't.
I will.
You won't.
All right. I'll tell you some of the things you want to know.
You know where the toys are?
Yeah. In the big house. Big house. Big door.
Big to you or big to, us? Or big to big people?
Oh, everything's big to me, so I don't know.
I kind of translate that to the rest of the guys, like popping my sunglasses on with the other hand. So, apparently it's in a big house, big people, but you just telling that to get out of the bag, to get our time out?
No.
So
Me and my friends got paid. We took the things, took them to a big house.
You
on
took
the
all
other
the toys.
Yeah, on the other side of the village.
Well, I hate to rush everyone, but the stew's going cold and there's 3 portions left, so... Bob, you best have another one. You missed your tea.
Thank you, Maggie. And
That's
I'll
all right, love.
walk up and take out a little spoon. that I've carved them with.
That's another 4 back. There's 2 left if anyone wants them.
I'll pop him.
Yeah, okay.
I'll jump in as well then. Is there plenty of protein in this? I don't.
Well, Tilbeck, you get 1 hit point back.
Oh, great.
And Bailey, you get 4 hit points back.
Full health.
As they are dipping into the stew, I'm going to rest up against what is left of the fence and examine the brass coin that she stole.
You maybe, well, I don't really need you to make me anything. So you kind of like look it over and you see that one side, it's poorly crafted. It's a gold coin on one face where it's like one gold coin that's been like rudimentary, like embossed into it with whatever tool that somebody's got. And on the other side is legitimately like just a smiley face. Like embossed on the other side of this brass coin.
They've been had.
I like that. Okay. She puts it back in her pocket.
I told you. Big house, other side of the village. That's where they all are. Now let me go.
Maggie is just sort of tending to the reindeer. She's she's plucking off a good briefing.
There you go, love. There you go. Thank you for your help. You were very strong. You did very well.
Thank you for that. Cheers. I needed one of them. And then she'll say,
Well, I mean, the boys are here now, so they could obviously give us a lift over to the other side of town if that's where we're going.
Please let me out. You don't know what it's like to see all your friends get squished in front of you. You're the only family I ever knew. And now I'm all on my own.
What's it saying?
Oh, it's just whinging.
So much pixie blood.
I mean, wave your grandpa. If you put the sack on the floor, I can just,
I don't think we need to kill it. I'm wondering if...
The naughty boy's learned his lesson. There's no need to overdo it.
Yeah.
But what if he goes back to wherever this big house is and tells them we're coming?
Well, he won't if he's in the naughty bag, will he?
Yeah, but the naughty bag could be the squish bag.
Think we keep it in the naughty bag until we get to the house and prove what he is saying is correct.
All right, whatever you say. I don't know. I can just hit him hard.
You guys
Don't doubt that for a second, love.
get on the back of the deer. So Maxis, Beck, Bailey, and Maggie, you guys get on the back of deer. Bob still straddles up onto Useless, and you all start making your way through the village. And as you do, you see there is nobody around. All the decorations are still up, and it kind of hits you. You really are the last chance for the Frostfall celebration. You go through the village to the other side, and right on the outskirts of the village, you see a rather large house. We're just going to take a quick break here.
Ooh.
Okay.
For those at home, this will take a second, but we are just going to take a quick break, and using the power of video editing, we will be back, say, now. So, yeah, let's just carry on playing D&D. What a weird quick break that was. Like, it was almost seamless.
You guys had a break?
Yeah, I know, weird.
Something happened?
Yeah. You guys approach this house, and it looks dilapidated. No lights on, all the windows are boarded, no lights coming from anywhere, apart from the front porch. The more astute of you and the more perceptive of you see that as you approach this house, by the front door, it is a huge oak door, and there seems to be 2 piles of stuff next to it. On either side on the porch.
Does there appear to be any like bushes outside?
Yeah. Yeah, you do see a couple, yeah.
Carry on.
As we can. No, okay, carry on.
I'm looking at the stuff to see if it looks like bikes and toys and stuff, or if it's just...
It doesn't look like bikes and toys, but there are a number of things that you would say, oh, you know, they look like you could gift it to somebody. But as you're looking at the stuff around and you look at the door, you see the door itself has locks. 6 locks on either side, making 12 locks in total.
Oh, God.
Down the door. And there is a sign on the door that says, to enter the portal to Frostfall's joy, to find the gifts for each girl and boy, match the gifts to the locks in proper order, and the doorway shall open.
Oh.
I was running.
I know. There's not a lot of things that rhyme with order that I could find that made sense.
Right. And this is just written in common.
Yep. And next to each of the locks is your favorite things. Riddles!
Yay!
Oh, God.
Fuck.
I think this is the house, guys.
This is definitely the house.
So, I mean, should I just smash the door down? Fuck this riddle shit.
No,
Worth a
I
try.
think we should try and figure this out. We don't want to, let people know we're here. If there is
Why?
someone on the other
We're
side,
trying to steal back what they stole. They're going to know eventually.
it's best to be sneaky sometimes.
I am going to cast Detect Magic, and you see this little, like, bauble, like, just appear,
Yes.
like this little, like, floating bauble with a monocle, and fly to each, is just scanning for magic along this door.
New Tales on Tap Christmas decorations coming your way soon.
Nice. You see that the door lights up and all 12 locks light up.
Hey, what kind of magic, Dan?
Magic, it is, weirdly,
Oh, I missed this spell.
it is magical magic of the magical kind.
Right, interesting. Not like abjuration magic.
No, no.
or-
No, fuck
Let me see
that.
if I,
Magical
let me see if I can
magic.
do.
You want a school?
Christmas magic.
That's what I wanted. Thank
the
you.
magic of Christmas.
Yes.
I mean,
Who needs the first
I can
riddle?
I can try and dispel some of the magic, but I'm not sure it'll work on all of it.
I can also do that. So
Well, why don't we wait to see if there's any we can't figure out? and
it
then-
might be really easy. It might be a bit fun.
Okay.
Already having fun.
I'll read the first one.
Are you having fun, Bob?
Okay. The first one is a tool for adventure with compass and map. This gift guides through Frostfall, avoiding mishap.
Oh, can we look at the toys first?
Yeah.
Probably smart, that, yeah. There is a lot to go through. I couldn't list off like 100 toys.
Oh, there's like, okay.
There's like 50 on each side, but there's like toys, there's equipment, there's household items, there's bits and pieces.
What did you say? A tool for adventure?
Yep, a tool for adventure with compass and map. A gift through Frostfall, avoiding mishap.
Okay.
Big
So I'm
cartographer's
gonna
tools.
have a little look
Navigator's
through
tools.
the bags of
These
stuff and
tools.
see if I can find like maybe an explorer's pack or
You do find an explorer's pack.
okay.
Is there navigator's tools?
There are navigator's tools. There is a
Ooh.
sextant.
Oh. I mean,
The most essential of tools.
Sextant, because the explorer's pack is like loads of shit, right? It's like rope, hammers, fucking.
Yeah, but
bedroll.
it comes in a pack. I might be able to. Is there like?
With stuff like this, they're usually after a fairly specific answer.
Is there a hole?
No.
Like on the lock?
No.
Okay, so I'm going just to like hold up the explorer pack to the door.
And the lock goes and clicks.
Hey,
Ah!
there we go.
See?
Oh,
No need to hit it down. And I put it
All right.
down.
By this point, Bailey's sort of started wandering the porch, looking for windows, heavy things to throw. Like he's been bored of what you've been saying since you got here. Like,
The reindeers are eating the bushes.
Nice. Okay, you read the next one. And the next one reads, a musical marvel with keys that play tunes. This gift serenades under Frostfall's moons.
Everyone looks to to Han the Bard.
I'm not a bard. I just like
I mean Han,
puns.
not Tillback. Not Tillback.
I'm looking for some kind of like toy piano or some kind of,
You find a toy piano.
and I play a little jingle first.
Nice.
And hang it up.
Mister,
And
I'm not
hold
a
it
bard
up.
yet.
I'm not a bard. It plays a little jingle.
Yeah, do.
You hold it up
Within-
and the lock clicks and appears to open.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks fun. My turn, my turn.
Go on, Maggie.
Okay, you read the next one, which is a sweet delight, a sugary treat. This gift makes celebrations extra sweet.
Bob's gonna hold up Maggie.
You hold up Maggie. You hold up Maggie,
As-
Bob, what you
Okay.
like?
and as you hold up Maggie,
Get
From
struck
a-
by lightning.
from above drops powdered snow on Maggie, Bob, Max, and Tilbeck, causing you to take
Right.
Snow damage.
3
really?
points of cold damage each.
Whee.
Bailey's
Alright,
off.
Stop mucking around, Bob.
This
That was
is
very sweet.
bullshit.
That was very sweet,
I'm-
darling.
I'm terribly sorry, my love. But
Okay,
they
I'm-
obviously have not met you.
Oh, you. Such a sweetheart, aren't you?
I'm going to start looking for cakes, donuts, confectionery, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's pies.
Or mince pies, yeah.
You start digging around and you find a singular donut, like a wooden donut.
Okay.
You find a box of chocolates, and you find one candy cane.
Say the thing again?
A candy cane,
No,
No.
the riddle.
a sweet delight, a sugary treat. This gift makes celebrations extra sweet.
I'll go with the candy cane.
You hold the candy cane up.
Yep.
The lock unlocks.
Satisfying when it pops open.
Who's next?
I'll look next for.
Okay. In a little pot, a green surprise. This gift grows under the Frostfall skies.
Maggie will just come over and just clutch your hand with both of hers and give you guidance just in case.
Can you say it again? A green.
In a little pot, a green surprise. This gift grows under Frostfall skies.
Okay, I'm gonna go and look for a sapling or some kind of a planted pot
You
somewhere.
find a potted plant in the rubble of all the other shit.
So imagine we're not being neat about this. We're literally like, going.
Yeah. Literally, it starts throwing stuff. Just
Maggie's
walks up.
behind him, just sort of tidying things up as they get thrown.
Nice. You hold it up and the
Holds it
lock unlocks. You have successfully opened 1, 2, 3, 4 locks so far. The next one, a toy on wheels. It zoom and spins. This gift brings laughter as the journey begins.
Come on, Bailey. You're such a bright young man.
Bailey's gone.
Bailey?
I genuinely just sort of like walking around the house, seeing if there's like windows, anything to look through. Like he left the old people to their word search and whatever's going on. So just like
Vincent, go look for the big one.
I'll say to one of the reindeer.
One of the reindeer just goes and just starts wandering off.
Okay, I guess I'll try and find a like a toy car or a horse on wheels?
You find a toy car that doesn't exist, a cart. You find a small wooden spinning top.
What I was thinking.
And you also find a small wooden bicycle.
Ooh.
Like, tiny little one. So you find a wooden cart, horse-drawn cart, a spinning top, and a small bicycle.
And the riddle was, again? I reread the riddle?
A toy on wheels. It zooms and spins. This gift brings laughter as the journey begins.
I'm going to have the bicycle, the wooden bicycle in my hand, and the wooden cart in my hand. I'm like, I mean, they both have wheels and they both go on journeys.
Well, I went to an exercise class once, and they called it a spin class, so it might be the bicycle.
I
It
mean,
was on bikes.
we'll take your wisdom, and I hold
very
up the bike.
Maggie's wisdom wins out as the lock clicks.
Get on his bloody nose, love.
Bailey,
Class me.
Bailey, as you're kind of like trying to peek through a tiny gap in between the boards on a window, you feel a tug on your chaps as a reindeer just starts to drag you back to the front door.
You don't last 339 years without learning a thing or two.
So the next one reads, a puzzle to solve with pieces in hand. This gift challenges the mind to understand.
Oh, I have a fear I know what this is. It's one of the most boring presents you can get. And she goes and she kind of like rummages through for a jigsaw puzzle.
Find a jigsaw puzzle.
What do you mean it's the most boring? Like,
My
It's
mum used to make me make
therapeutic.
these and just...
listen,
I hated
I'll
it.
tell you what, okay? I'll lead some community classes at the local church, alright? Do Zumba. Maggie, you in? Yes.
Oh, you know I am, love.
Thought so. And then, Max, okay? We've got a puzzle craft night, alright? And this,
Oh,
it's
I've
not...
been to one of those.
You have!
I have.
Knew I recognized you. Listen, Max, it's not like puzzling that you know of, alright? It's fun puzzling.
we'll put it
Fun
in
puzzling.
It's
shall we? And then
funnel
she
us in.
holds up,
Funzles.
and she holds up the puzzle.
You hold the jigsaw puzzle up on the door, and the lock on the door goes click and unlocks. The next one is a box of colours, vibrant and bright. This gift brings art and creativity to light.
Hey,
I'm
on.
going rummaging for crayons, baby.
You do find an art set.
Okay.
You hold it up
Nice.
and click. The lock unlocks.
Noise.
With pages to turn and tales to be told, this gift is a treasure for both young and old.
Pages must be a book of some kind.
There's gonna be so many books.
We look for whatever books there are.
You find an encyclopedia, a Bible. You also find a colouring book, and you find a storybook about Kyriatos and the bones of
Not that one,
Winmer.
Oh, spoilers.
I'm gonna say it's either gonna be the colouring book. That's fun for everybody. I know I like to colour. Or this storybook about seems to be about a forgetful little sailor.
They sound neat.
Except,
If I see Max like discard the Bible, I am.
She doesn't even, yeah, she looked down and she just tossed it like it wasn't even a book. Like,
I am,
You hear Beck go,
and I'm gonna go grab the Bible. I'm gonna look through it, and I'm gonna see like if it's my religion.
No, it's not your religion, bro.
I start tearing pages out of it, and this fury comes over their
Burning
eyes.
hands!
Made
Um,
of radiant sight, smite it down.
while this rage monster is going on, which one do we think? She turns to Maggie.
What was
Karen?
the clue again, love?
She recites the clue.
Nice!
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Well, she recites the clue.
Which is done.
Where, with pages to turn and tales to be told, this gift is a treasure for both young and old.
Well, I mean, I'm more leaning towards the encyclopedias, if I'm honest, because I don't know, just these children's books, they're a little bit puddle deep as far as I'm concerned.
But they do
You know, an
contain-
encyclopedia, it's got so many things that people can learn, young and old. Young people are learning, old people learn too.
Maggie, focus. They do
What?
tell tales. They say stories or tales. So storybook might be better than learning about some old stuff. Not that old stuff isn't great.
You hold the storybook
I'll
up,
let I'll
and
let you give it a go then, love.
the lock unlocks.
See? Stories have worth.
Oh, it's good. Good to know that old things are useless.
I didn't mean that.
He
No,
really
no,
is
no.
the main character.
No, it's
Yes!
A wooden wonder that brings lots of cheer. This gift is
What's
played
more?
with year after year.
Looking for like a Nutcracker doll or something of that ilk.
You find a Nutcracker doll.
After I've finished, like I will like be this one bit moment of rage and non-zen overcomes me, and I just toss it aside. I'm like, next one, and I'm just like reading it, and I'm like,
You know,
right,
you should never
Nutcracker.
judge a book. It's like my Bob always says. You should never judge a book by its cover, but feel free to judge a fruit by its peel. What do I say, Bob?
You should never judge a book by its cover, but feel free to judge a fruit by its peel.
That's right. I
That's
said
what
you
I
should never
always
judge
say.
a book by its cover, but you can sometimes judge a book by its peel.
Hold the Nutcracker up.
The Nutcracker is held up and the lock unlocks. Bailey, as you come back, being dragged by the reindeer,
Oh, your antler horses are. Why is it bringing me back?
soft
Because we're
and,
doing stuff
solved the
here.
riddle.
soft and cuddly, a furry friend true. This gift is a companion for me and for you.
I'm gonna start looking for a teddy bear.
Wait. This is Bailey's turn.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Bailey's turn. Sorry.
let the little boy have a turn, Bob. Come on.
I'm not a little boy. I'm a man.
You're also twice the size of any of us, so a little.
Yeah.
Like, not me. And Beck is actually like 3'5", but nobody. I forgot to say.
Nice.
Cuddly friends forever. So many dogs around here. Poppies, you get those at Christmas, don't you? And cats. And hamsters. Guinea pigs.
Bob, you find by your feet a small white teddy bear that resembles a bit of a lion. You kind of like kick it in front of Bailey. Bailey, you kind of like look down and see this like cat toy down at your feet.
Is that from? Can I have this? And so as he holds it up, sort of taking it himself, he's holding it by the door. It's more of a, oh, it's mine.
There you go. That's it.
You pick it.
He just gently pushes it towards us. Maggie's like encouraging him to like, sort of
No,
like
not
rubbing
to
it
me.
against
No,
the door.
no.
No.
There we go.
As you kind of like with her guidance hold it up to the door, click. The last lock clicks. And no, there's one more. Sorry, that was 11. One more. Sorry. Wrapped in a bow, a shiny delight. The first gift is something that glimmers at night.
Oh,
Maybe like a
lantern or something?
or a torch, or
Okay. Wrapped in a bow, a shiny delight. The first gift is something that glimmers at night.
It's a tangerine and a bow. You
No.
get those at the first of the day.
no, the glimmers at night. Maybe like a star.
Do stars have bows?
Because it's Christmas!
I think you might be onto
She's
something
looking
there.
for A bow-covered star.
You find a star ornament that goes on the top of a Christmas tree, and you hold it up to the door.
Bailey search for a Kris Kringle. I
know.
all for it.
You find a Pete Pringle, but no Chris. You hold the star up to the door, and the lock clicks, and the door opens into the house.
Come on, everyone, it looks warm.
It does look warm. The lights are on.
Do I see any inhabitants?
Not from
Because I
outside.
was right in front of the door before.
No, you'll have to fall into my trap.
Okay,
No.
I go in.
He's like, all right.
Yep, Bob goes in. Too.
I am going to from behind. I kind of like, I look and see like if there's like anything around and like within these toys and stuff, but they're kind of nothing that's of use to Beck right now. And so Beck kind of takes out like from one of the pockets of their dressing gown, it's like 3 sprigs of holly. And I'm going to pass 1 to Maggie, 1 to Bailey, and 1 to Max. And I am going to do my emboldening bond.
Ooh.
Nice, and I'm glad that your emboldening bond was from behind. I love that.
You know it.
Those who don't know what that is.
For those who don't know what that is, I am a peace domain cleric, if you hadn't guessed.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh,
as an
Jesus.
action, I choose up to 3 willing creatures within 30 feet of me. I create a magical bond among them for 10 minutes. So while you 3 are within 30 feet of each other, once per turn you can roll a d4 and add it to attack roll, abilities check, or saving throw for the next 10
Very
minutes.
nice.
So you just have to be within 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
Is anyone still feeling a bit under the weather, or?
You just see Bailey pocketing the lion as he sort of like strolls past you. No, I'm great.
You all
I'm okay.
look, and you hear, Shit, you said that the door would hold! As you step in and you see a group of gnomish individuals. You know these people. You work with these people. They are the ones that have been trying to get a petition signed to overthrow the mayor, who they believe came into power through a hostile takeover of Tinker Town, and they have been putting flyers around the town as they turn and look and go, "What are you doing here? Have you come to join the party?"
Phil, what are you doing here?
He kind of like goes, "Shit, it's not me."
Bailey, with the brightest smile, just turns and goes, I told you! Political dramas! I told you it was the mayor.
You
were
also
right,
told
love.
us it was ghosts.
You're a bright young lad.
Well, it's the ghosts of people who were disenfranchised by the way that mayor runs the thing.
Right, you lot, get out of here now.
Hey!
Listen,
Stop.
if you don't give all those little boys and little girls and those little enemies back their toys, then there's going to be hell to pay. Isn't that right, Bob?
Yes, there's going to be hell to pay. But in all honesty, if I could just have a moment. Why are you doing this on the evening before Frostfall?
Because... Yeah, why are we doing this?
Why hurt children?
I really
Like,
like
trust
Frostfall.
me.
Shut up, Steve.
I am-
We've been through this.
I am one of the biggest assholes of this town, and Maggie can vouch for this.
Steve
But why-
Crinklebottom, is that you? I used to look after you when you were in nappies.
And he kind of goes, "No!" and pulls his cloak over his face, or just his eyes. "It's not me!" And
All
Who
right.
is Steve?
And he kind of goes, and the guy next to him goes,
Wait, I thought you were Steve.
and he go, "Oh, darn it all! Well,
We live
the
as-
little boys and the little girls will have to cry tomorrow because we've destroyed all the toys.
Hey, let's just take a second. Let's
Inside
think
check
back
on that.
on that statement. Okay? I don't think that is what you want to achieve from this situation. I understand what you're doing. Kind of a peaceful ass movement, but you're making little kids cry.
Yeah, she's got a point.
Wavy
Yeah,
grandpa.
I'm quite clearly a man.
Wavy grandpa's right. We live in a democratic society, and it is the will of the
Have a
people
big
who will
beard.
vote in their powers. Now, you need to stop trying to fuck with Christmas, as we call it where I come from.
You should
And give us
watch your
back what we
language, sir.
Well, you are trying to create political upheaval within the populace, and I don't like it.
Well, you know what you can do? You
got
can,
Himbo Atticus!
Let's go.
you can go away.
I could, but I could also hit you with my hammer and stop all this unrest within what we are trying to do. Bless you.
Did you hear that? Bobby's just threatened you.
Says bless you. What a friend.
Bless you.
That's so good.
Roll me an insight, Bob. As
Natural 19 plus 6 for a 25.
you don't get the impression that they destroyed the toys, but they're trying to just say anything they can to get you out of here. As the apparent ringleader, Dave the gnome, who couldn't get a job on the factory line, he sweeps the floors of the workshop, bit downtrodden, steps forward and goes,
Enough of this now. You've been asked to leave very politely, I might add, by Steve, Bob, and
Phil.
thank you.
We need some more names in this city.
But if you don't leave now, we will unleash our secret weapon.
Bob's gonna take off his glasses, pop them in his pocket, and take 3 slow steps towards this ringleader.
You kind of walk diagonally because your eyesight's not great when you got your glasses, but you kind of like diagonally walk forward.
Put them back again. All right, you young man. Now you listen here. I'm all for you wanting to petition for the removal of the mayor. If you so choose, that's completely fine. But one thing that you do not fuck with is the kids of this town.
Oh, you said
Their
a bad word
hearts
again.
and souls are in those toys. And if they don't get them by tomorrow, I promise you, you'll never see rage like this. Come here. And I'll grab his ear.
Make an intimidation check, please.
And I'm gonna
Can I,
pull him close towards me. And then I'm gonna pick up one chisel and cast Searing Smite with my bonus action.
Can I give him advantage by just coming up behind him as he says this and standing menacingly over them?
Sure.
What am I rolling? Sorry, intimidation.
Yes.
Not 20 on the first roll.
Hey!
And you kind of go.
So a 19.
Nice. And he goes, well, you've never seen our secret weapon. Behind him, he goes,
What's the secret weapon?
and you just kind of see him go.
Now, there's 2 ways that we can resolve this. Either you hand back the toys, or I kick the shit out of you.
I choose option 3. And he just throws glitter and just glitter. He doesn't move. He can't move because you've got his ear, but he just throws glitter and goes, ta-da!
I hope that wasn't your secret weapon.
Get him, boys!
And sticks to Bailey's chest, and he's just now very, very well oiled, but also a bit shiny.
Jesus.
As I see things not de-escalating too much, can I just go up to Bob?
Yeah.
And I'll just say,
Which Bob?
Get me go. You, Bob. It gets me going when you talk like that. Show him what I fall off, and I'll give him a slap on the arse and cast haste.
Nice. Nice. The glitter rains down around just Bob and Bailey at this point. You literally just went, hi-ya! And nothing really happened beyond that. But you do see them start to get wooden mallets out from their waistbands and chisels and screwdrivers, and they just kind of go,
Well, I'm all for taking the mayor down, but... Well, we dad asked nicely and they said 2 bad words, so... Huzzah!
and they just
The least convincing huzzah.
as they just kind of go and start running across the room at you all.
You should have unionized properly. Right.
Who does what?
After the slap on the arse, I'm just gonna go pick the first one up and chuck him.
Oh my God.
As he tries to chuck him, can I try and bat him at the same time? So just boom, bang.
Sure. Athletics check from you, Bob.
That's a 16.
A 16, you, with the slap on the arse, invigorating you, you just go, ah! Just throw him up. Bailey, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Yep.
19 will hit, yeah. Go ahead and roll some damage.
So that's 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
I rolled a 12.
You... I need
no killing these guys.
This gnome goes, ah! It just hits the ground and skids, and you see all the other four go, ah! And stop and just watch their friend go to the side and go,
Yeah, why didn't we use an ice?
and the other one goes, because we couldn't get enough signatures, could we, Bob?
Oh, yeah. Did we put the flyers out? We did put the flyers out. Dave, did you put the flyers out?
And Dave goes,
Oh, no, I thought you was putting the flyers out because I hired the winter sprites.
Right then.
Oh,
I've got an idea.
hold on a minute.
I am trying to help your solution here. Right.
Just a second.
At the
But
flyer situation, I could put some up for you.
oh well, it's no good now, is it?
Well, I'm saying we return the toys, and then if we want to take down the mayor, we can just do that now. We don't need to fight each other.
Oh yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of you. 5 and yeah, there's 5 of us. There's 12 of us all together.
And if we said that, you helped us and then you bring them back, your union has more validity.
Yeah.
And then we all sign up and then everyone thinks you're better than Mr. Mayor.
And then we take him out into the street and stab him to death in front of the kids.
No.
Well, we don't need to be beheading people right now. It's not quite got that bad.
Nobody is beheading anyone.
You see one of them just clip him around the head. It's like,
Oh. It's always with the violence with you, isn't it?
and he just kind of goes,
Ow.
it just goes,
Right, well, maybe we can solve this amicably then.
That's
All right.
what I'm saying.
You help us, and we'll help you. Look, we'll take you to the toys now. No harm, no foul. Isn't that right, Maxie?
Insight check.
Insight. Roll me an insight check.
I'm trying to determine whether they're trying to lure us into a trap or whether they're genuinely taking us to the toys. Insight is +0, so that was an 11.
An 11, that beats my roll. You get the idea that they are trying to unionize. And they will quite happily take you to where the toys are.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Oh yeah.
Lead the way, little. Is this Phil or Bob?
Little, with the same height.
And he just kind of turns and just kind of starts like wandering off. Goes, come on, I'll show you. And then Steve just goes, wait. Where did we put them?
Over.
Oh,
and then Dave just turns around and goes,
They're in the attic, of course.
and then Bob just goes,
No, they're not. They're in shed.
Are you? Can I walk over to them as they're trying to remember?
Yeah.
And just go.
Now, slow down, love. I'm sure you've got it up there somewhere. Just try to remember.
And I'll place a hand on their arm and cast guidance on them.
okay. I will roll a history check. With guidance. 14 is enough. And he goes,
Oh, that's right. We moved them from the attic into the shed, if you remember, because the rat's up there, and then we moved them out of the shed into the woodcutter's lodge. Hey, look at that! Thank you for that, kind person, lady, ma'am.
Maggie. Most of the kids around here call me Granny, though, but you can call me Granny
Well-
Maggie or whatever you like.
Thank you, Granny, though.
and he turns and starts walking back and opens the back door, which leads a little path off.
We're
out
making
of
political
the-
changes around here. We must work on our education system.
I think I've got a real career building here.
You follow them out.
Yes.
You all
Can I
walk with
pick
the
up
group of...
the unconscious guy. I'm assuming he's unconscious of being.
He's not unconscious, but you can literally, like, he's just lay on the ground, eyes crossed, going, Last Christmas, I gave you that.
Oh, I love
And
that song.
You pick him up and throw him over, and he goes,
Yeah.
And the very next day, you gave things to me. And you walk down the path to the woodcutter's lodge. They open the door. Are you sure they're not in the attic?
Oh, fuck.
And he turns and he goes, No, we moved them. We definitely moved them into there. As you all peer inside the woodcutter's lodge to find no presents whatsoever, but a couple of bits of torn up wrapping paper and a solitary bow nestled into the dirt on the floor with footprints in the mud and what appear to be cart tracks leading away from the woodcutter's lodge.
Oh, for Pete's sake, right.
Maggie,
Well,
we might need the crew again.
they're back in the paddock by now, love. They'll be asleep.
Oh. Do we have a cart here somewhere? I'm gonna look
Well,
for
actually, I
another
mean,
cart for useless.
I might be able to. If you jump on Dasher, I might be able to carry the rest.
All right, useless.
Just
Max looks confused at how you are going to carry Bailey and the rest of us.
Did you mean
Maggie,
me to carry
Maggie
you?
just hits a stick on the floor, and as she does, she goes and begins to curl over until she's almost curled over into a ball, and then gradually coming up from her form is a reindeer with Maggie's face. Still with the big bunches,
Oh,
still with the
Maggie.
big bunches of red cranberries as earrings coming from the reindeer's ears.
That is terrifying.
I'm
You
going
are
to show you
not
all.
wrong.
I'm going to show
No.
you because you need to see it.
I don't.
Why is
Sorry, I can go with the rest of my life. Oh my!
In fact, I'm going to show everybody.
Yeah, show
God.
show the Christmas nightmare that is Maggie Thistlepot.
There is Maggie
Find
Thistlepot.
that?
I made it.
Wow.
And she turns to you and says, "Come on, loves.
I want to walk. I don't want to get near that.
You're a little bit bigger than the rest of them, though. But as long as you keep up,
That's
And-
fine. I'm not touching Granny Reindeer. That's so. I don't
So-
like it.
Bailey just, without warning, just starts running up in the direction of the village. Beck, Max, you jump on the back of Granny Maggie Reindeer. And you three and Bob on the back of Useless start heading off at speed towards the village. And once you get around 100 or
Following
so
the tracks,
feet,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
100 or so feet behind you here,
Don't forget about the flyers!
as you kind of like turn and look behind you, and there's 4 gnomes just kind of
I just am like, give it to me at the church.
and I'm going full gallop.
Okay.
You can genuinely see a wide berth between Bailey and Granny Reindeer every time they catch them. Like, no, that's not happening to me today.
Yeah.
Get away from me, evil.
Bob is telling Useless to gallop, Useless, gallop.
Useless is just kind of going da-dum, 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 da-dum. I need survival checks, please, from a couple of you to see if you can keep to the tracks that you're following.
All right,
I'll do one.
I'll do one as well.
19.
Damn, I keep hitting 18s this fucking session, man. That's a 23.
A 23, excellent, and a 19. I need one from Bob, please.
13.
13. Bailey?
15.
15. Fuck it, Beck, roll one as well. You may as well. Get in on the action.
I just did because I felt left out. I got a 7.
A 7.
You're fine.
At this point, you are just like enamored by the visage that is Reindeer Maggie.
I'm just like shocked. Like this is a vision from the gods.
Just literally muttering praise and incantations behind, going, I bless thee by the spirit of Sancti, nomine Patre. You managed to all keep the tracks, and would you believe it? The tracks lead you right behind the mayor's office.
No
to
way!
a cart
Son of a bitch!
Plot
that
twist!
is covered by a tarp.
His house is covered by a tarp.
No, the fucking cart behind
cart.
this house is covered by a tarp. Why would it? In
He's
fact,
having some renovation work done.
In fact, yes, it is.
It might be getting the place fumigated. I don't know. Just
Reindeer Maggie kind of like splays out her front legs. And
Like comes to a skidding halt.
dips her neck to allow those guys to sort of slide off her neck and onto the floor.
Not quite expecting it. Max just rolls off. Like, oh, okay, thank you.
you just see Bailey next to the house. Like, is she gone? Just tell me when it's over.
I'll
Don't you talk about
shrink
my
back.
love like that.
Bring
All
back
right,
to
it's
my
weird.
normal form.
don't worry, dear. I know it's sometimes a little bit shocking, but
It's terrifying.
He means
That's nightmare fuel. I've heard people say that is awful. Don't do it again.
well, I've got bad news for you, love. It gets worse.
This is the mayor's house underneath this large piece of material, right?
Put a tent up.
Why would he have the toys?
Can I use my stick to remove the tarp from the cart?
Yeah, and revealing the Frostfall presents that had been stolen that very morning.
Ah, we've won!
Yeah.
Where are all the crowds? Where's the audience?
Yeah,
Maggie, I don't think it was a pantomime. Bailey, Congratulations, you were right out from the get-go.
It's weird, that, isn't it? It's like I said something and it just happened. I didn't think he was. I just thought he was a bit shady. I don't actually remember his, election. But here we are. Can I use my strength to remove the tarp from the house?
Yeah, you do. And the tarp is removed, revealing the mayor's house. And the mayor in the window, staring out.
A campaign poster just.
We found the presents.
No.
He's at a window.
Can't hear you, love. Can't hear
You want me to smash his back doors in?
You could just smash the window in, to be fair.
Whoa! The trouble in Tinker Town has now arrived!
That's the kind of trouble we're looking for, guys.
It took me a second.
And he
I
just
was being
goes,
very innocent.
and you see him just say he's going to get the door, and as you kind of watch, you see him just running at breakneck speed out, like, away from the window that he was just at.
Oh, no, you don't.
Maggie begins to flex again and crumple down and bursts out into the form of a Yeti with Maggie's face.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
This is
level
worse.
no.
This is
That's worse. That's worse.
Oh
That's
God!
worse.
You're right.
Get them,
It
love.
does get worse.
Don't get away.
Smash through the back of the mayor's door and just into the house.
How-
I'm going to use my Yeti climbing ability to try and climb up the side of the house and burst through the window that we saw him in.
Okay,
How high up is the window?
Oh no, it's ground floor. It's essentially like the office that you saw him in earlier that night. He's like was at the window, just unexpectedly, and then he's running back as if to go into the town hall at the front of the building, and he's opening the door as Bailey through the back door and Maggie through the window.
And you see Beck disappear from sight in a puff of glitter and Misty steps through.
Nice.
Nice.
Max is just sort of shocked about Yeti, everything that's going on, distracted a bit about the puff of glitter, snaps out of it, and then just runs through the puff of glitter straight through the door.
Nice. Bob?
Chisel in hand, hand on the saddle, and goes, charge! And just go to full sprint.
You
Useless.
all barge into the office as the door swings open to the town hall, and the mayor starts ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ringing the town bell to alert the townsfolk in Tinker Town. You have moments before people arrive. What do you do?
Is he in the hall?
He's in the door. He's literally just gone through the door into the town, the main bit of the town hall, and is pulling on the rope to ring the bell in the steeple of the town hall.
Rugby tackle. Smash through his other office door and just. No. And just grab him straight through. Like maybe the big doors as well, and just like grapple him. I want to try and grapple this guy.
Athletics check,
As
please.
he's grappling, Max is going to sort of swirl her hands, and you do see this puff of glitter just sort of appear out of nowhere, and it forms into this black glove hand with a fur trim. And she is, my mage hand is going to like grab the, is it called a knocker in the inside of a bell?
Oh, on the bell, yeah.
Yeah.
To try and stop it
Pendulum?
ringing.
Yeah. And you ding 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 and hold the thing, but the ring of the bell still chimes.
24 in athletics.
But yeah, he rolled a 4, so you and grab him, and he goes, all right, let me go.
I don't think so, Mr. Mayor. You've been bad in the political sphere, and that's not good for the town.
I think you'll
Maggie lands
Oh God! And I'm holding it in place but trying to lean away.
Make an intimidation check, Maggie, with advantage.
I love the facial expression.
Beck, what are you doing?
Intimidation. I didn't expect to make one of these.
Beck is going to kind of surround everybody and is going to hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to find it. I've got a lot of spells and I'm not used to it.
16 on the intimidation.
16, excellent, thank you. As the mayor just takes one look at you and goes, "Ah!"
I know, it was awful, isn't it?
I am going.
Don't let it eat me.
I am gonna just. Why not? I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope on my mates.
Nice, love that.
Nice.
And Bob, as you charge through on Useless, what are you doing?
Well, he's grappled,
Yes.
so he can't really do anything. So I'm just going to charge through. Seeing as he's already grappled, I'm going to hold Useless because we were going for a charge.
Okay.
And I'm going to look to the rest of me. So, what now? What are we doing?
Now he confesses to stealing Frostfall.
And we return all of the presents to the lovely children of the village.
You might want to change that if people are about to start coming into the town hall. That's a bit scary.
But before I do that,
I'll head back round to the back
Mm-hmm.
and try to begin with my Yeti strength,
Nice.
dragging the cart round to the front of the town.
Smart.
Okay, nice. Athletics check, please. Beck, as you see the mayor kind of struggling in Bailey's grasp, you kind of catch out the corner of your eye that there is torchlight heading this way.
Okay. I think Beck is going to prepare to, as soon as like people start to arrive, I'm basically going to hold to cast Zone of Truth on
Okay.
them there.
Okay. The mayor turns to you, Bailey, and goes, unhand me now, and look, we can all come out of this unscathed, alright? Just put me down, and we'll talk to them all when they get here, and I'll commend you as heroes. They don't know anything's happened yet. We can say that you found presents, and we can say that you're all heroes, and you'll get the recognition you deserve.
I mean, we are all heroes and we did find the presents. It's just unfortunately, we found you in the process.
Okay, look, I'm going to give you one last chance. Put me down, or else.
Or else what?
Or else you are going to be sorry. And the toy,
Okay.
as you, Maggie, start dragging
Yeah,
the
I've got
toys,
17.
the 17, as you are wheeling the cart round the front, you kind of hear the shrill screams of a couple of gnomes in the vicinity who haven't seen you in this form before, as they go,
Just give a big.
and they all just kind of like, a couple of them kind of back off, whereas people are like, a couple of people have already opened the door to the town hall, and as they do, they see the mayor in the arms of you, Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns to the door and goes, unhand me, you! And goes limp in your arms. Beck, you cast Zone of Truth,
Yeah.
but you hear the townsfolk. They killed the mayor!
No, we didn't, guys.
You killed the mayor!
No,
Get
we didn't.
them!
I'm going to
And they start
step off.
charging into the room.
For fuck's sake.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
How? How though?
Say Frostmas or Frostfall. But yeah, we may have.
We might have to come back to this next year to find out if these guys manage to make their way out of this mess. It has been an absolute pleasure. Merry
Really has.
Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody.
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Frostfall.
Goodbye.